Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Dive Bombers franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4. We're in year number 11 here in the Green Nachos League, and year number 5 in control of the Dive Bombers. Last episode for our Bombers, it was the first time we appeared in the semifinals, and we managed to sweep our division rival, the Bards, with ease, winning the first game 4-2, and then blowing them out behind a complete game shutout from Rebecca Radical 9-0, punching our ticket to the first finals appearance in team history. We will be taking on the Riddles, who are making their second appearance in the finals here through 11 seasons. They are looking for their second title, as the number 4 seed pulled off the upset again, beating the Leatherwings, but they had to go 3 games to do it. So coming into this game, we have a rest advantage on them, which means in game 1, it will be their number 4 pitcher versus our number 2. Then in game 2 of the series, it's their number 3 versus our number 3, and then in the finale, the ace versus the ace if we get that far. But yes, Riddles making their 4th playoff appearance. Quick recap for them. They made the semifinals once, lost in the first round once, and now they're in their second finals, obviously. And for us, this is our first time ever making it to the playoffs in general, so this is a great first step. On the mound for them, making his playoff debut this season, Reese Dodson. He'll be on the mound, the right-hander with no traits. He's a fireballer, doesn't have a lot of junk, break on his pitches, and his accuracy is probably a little below average, I would say. For us, it's our number 2, Bryson Thicket, who is coming off an 8-inning victory in his one playoff start this year. 1-0 with a 1.12 ERA, 0.75 whip. He has Tier 2 elite slider, Tier 3 consistent. And the lineup I believe I already set for today's game, but I'll check it again here real quick. There we go. Leading off in left field is going to be Garlic Simmons. Nope, he's going to be in the center, actually. Let's change that real quick. Batting second, tense at first base is Albert Murphy. That is surprising. Batting third, locked in at shortstop, Blake Benwood, coming off another home run. Batting fourth, on-fire catcher rookie Alicia Nunez. Batting fifth, right fielder Salvador Pruitt. Batting sixth, back in the lineup, rookie third baseman Quinn Ventura. He sat out the second game last episode to fix his mojo. Batting seventh, veteran left fielder Ramon Whitehead. Batting eighth is second baseman veteran Arrest Blacksmith. And batting ninth is the pitcher Bryson Thicket. Lineup for the Riddles, leading off at first base, former Furry Flyer, Atlas Good. He's on his second team here in the series, I believe. Batting second, locked in at third base, Lloyd Hart. Batting third, on fire center fielder, Chris Flores, former Thumper. Batting fourth, catcher Hardy Snell. He is locked in, the young catcher with Tier 3 Ace Exterminator. Batting fifth, left fielder Malachi Zhang. Batting sixth, rattled shortstop Smash Lafayette, former Nightbat. Batting seventh, right fielder Nathaniel Clay, the veteran. Batting eighth, former dive bomber, utility player, second baseman Alex Benetti. And batting ninth is Reese Dodson. Looking at their bench, Forrest Dapper, former Furry Flyer. He's regressed really heavily here in the series. Former Furry Flyer, also catcher and thumper. Actually, no, I think just former thumper, Burton Werthers. Former dive bomber Heather Mann is injured. She will not be playing today. And another former dive bomber as well, Lupine McKay, the backup to Mann. Happy Samplemore in left field. He's another bench guy. And then rotation, Lee Bellamy. That is his name. Okay. He's their ace. We will see him in Game 3 if necessary. Jackson Gonzalez is not pitching this series as he pitched the deciding game last episode in the semis. And Branson Smalls is the scheduled starter for Game 2. Looking at the bullpen, former Furry Flyer Celeste Pruitt, reliever Wyatt Barton, Lucio Kemp, who's a rookie, Spry Blaze, young reliever, and young closer Quick Murillo. All right, this is a team. Looking at their chemistry, Tier 3 Scholarly for them, Tier 2 everything else except Discipline, which is at Tier 1. Did a good job getting most of their traits Tier 2 or higher. Good job. All right, let's have some fun here as we jump into the action. Let's do it. All right, quick shout out here. We had a subscriber off camera here in between episodes, so shout out to JDC Games for following the Twitch channel here. That brings us up to 114 followers here on Twitch. Love seeing the continued growth of the channel, as always. Thank you all so much for giving me a little bit of your days, evenings, or afternoons. Let's get into it here. First finals in team history as we're home here in the first game. As we are the top overall seed, we have home field advantage. Riddles, I believe, are the bottom overall seed, if I remember correctly. Veteran Atlas Good leads off at first base, hitting .217 with 3 RBIs, facing Thicket, who in his first start went 8 innings, getting the win against the Bird Lizards in the first round. He gave up 4 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. His batting average against 160. First pitch heater up. That's fouled off by Good, out of play, 0-1. Next up is going to be, what are we going to do here? Choose that slider. It is Thickett's best pitch. Chased it low. It's quickly 0-2 as Tier 2 tough out does activate for Good now. Throw down in the dirt. 1-2. Good take. Put it away. Outside. 2-2. Scroll down and in. Good lines up the third base line. Fair ball past the diving Ventura into the left field corner. It goes as Whitehead chases after it. Rounding first and holding is Good as he does not run particularly well. But the leadoff man on with a single for the Riddles. Next up, third baseman Lloyd Hart, who's locked in, hitting .304 with 3 homers and 9 RBIs. Stealer active at Tier 2, but Nunez's on-fire arm will probably prevent a stealing attempt here from Good, especially with how good of a hitter Hart is right now being locked in. They may try a hit and run, though, so let's keep an eye on that. Cutter down and in, hits the knees from Thicket, 0-1. Down the way. Nubber to first, charging is Murphy. Throw to second, 1. Benwood back to first. Double play, you love to see it. That'll bring up on fire center fielder Chris Flores, hitting .455 with 2 homers, 7 RBIs for the former Thumper. Thank you, Slowpoke, for activating there on the runner. There's the curveball down in the way in the dirt. Ball 1. Flores down and in. Flores checked. Strike called at the knees. 1-1. Slide it away. Chased and fouled off late. 1-2. Cut up and in. Jammed it foul. Out of play. 1-2. Scroll down on the way. Chased it. Strike 3. First punch out for Thicket, and he gets out of the first. He gone. Bottom 1. We're scoreless. Simmons, Murphy, and Benwood coming up. Here's Simmons. He is neutral with Tier 2 first pitch Slayer, hitting .389 with 3 RBIs on the year. Well, that one well out of the zone from Dodson, 1-0, as Reese is getting his first playoff start here for the Riddles. In the regular season, Dodson went 1-2. He had a .375 ERA and a .138 WHIP, 14 runs given up, 10 earned in 6 starts, 24 innings in each total, across all the starts, so the average of exactly 4 innings. 24 hits, 9 walks, 3 homers, 2 hit batsmen, 23 strikeouts, and batting average against .245. Not bad numbers from a number 4 pitcher in the rotation, but he needs to give a little bit more length here if they want to avoid not taxing their bullpen, which is already pretty used considering in the last series they had to go the distance. So Pruitt has thrown 60 pitches in the last couple of days, so she's not feeling it. Barton is not at full stamina. He's at about 3/4 stamina. Pruitt's at about 60. Kemp is at half stamina. Blaze is at 60 or 75. Murillo is mostly rested. That's it. Their bullpen is absolutely tired right now, so they do not want to use their bullpen early at all. Slider on the next pitch right there from Dodson, 1-1. Cutter up and in, chase, dribbler to second, slow roller, charging Benetti, flip to first, 1 down. Next up, Albert Murphy, first baseman, tenths, hitting .278 in the playoffs with an RBI, is Tier 3 consistent active. Peter up, that's a strike, 0-1. Little hack activates a Tier 2 for Murphy. Peter up, late swing, 0-2. Slider down, line at the middle, that's a hit for Murphy as he times up the breaking ball. He's on with a 1-out single. Back to neutral mojo, and that'll bring up shortstop Blake Benwood, who is locked in, coming off a home run in his final at bat of last episode. He's hitting .375 with 2 homers, 6 RBIs. Both his home runs he hit against. That's a pitch out on the first one. He hit both his home runs here in the playoffs against the Bards last episode. Cutter up, that's high, 2-0, but he is coming off a 4 RBI game at the end of the episode. Whiff through that one, 2-1 as that was chased. Slider up, line at the middle, base hit for Benwood as he'll keep his hot hitting going. 2 on, 1 down. The Bombers threatening. Here comes the cleanup hitter, on fire catcher, rookie Alicia Nunez. Contactor's righty and bad ball hitter both active at Tier 2. She's hitting .600 in the playoffs with 3 homers and 5 RBIs. Also hit a home run in that final game last episode as that heater's in there, 0-1. Heater way, lined off the end of the bat to left center field, but that is going to hang up there for Zhang. 2 down. Got a little too much oomph on that one. That'll bring up Salvador Pruitt, right fielder hitting .333 with an RBI. Volatile active at Tier 3. Cutter up, that's high, 1-0. Looking to heat up in a hurry here. That's outside from Dodson, 2-0 the count. Curveball in the dirt, 3-0. We're not swinging. Cutter right there at the top of the zone, middle, almost middle, 3-1. Heater down, lined, and it hits Dodson right in the face. He's down, he's not moving, and the throw went to first. Going back to third is Murphy. Bases loaded on the infield single, and we got a check on Dodson. Here's Ventura. Rookie back to neutral mojo with tier 3 outside pitch, hitting 333 with an RBI, and Dodson is gone. 2/3 of an inning, 3 hits, and they pull him after the line drive to the face. Long reliever, Celeste Pruitt, the former Furry Flyer, coming in out of the pen. Was he from a Furry Flyer? No, she's a former Thumper. Oh, shit. Tier 2 choker, 5.40 ERA, 1 whip, 6 strikeouts. She's an elite level reliever. The choker is active here in a high pressure situation here in the finals. Can we take advantage of this? Remember, she threw 60 pitches 2 games ago. So she didn't pitch game 3, but she pitched game 2 when they got lit up by the Leatherwings. So she's gassed still. Only at about 60-65% stamina here. Curveball middle in, 0-1. Changeup chased inside, 0-2 to Ventura. Changeup pulled foul, out of play, 0-2. Heater middle in, broken bat, dribbler to second, slow roller. Benetti misses the tag, throw to first, just in time to get Ventura, and that ends the inning. Bases loaded, we strand him with 2 down, but we knock out Dodson with a line drive to the face. Top 2, Snell, Zhang, and Lafayette coming up, so the bullpen will be taxed here for the Riddles. Here's Hardy Snell, the locked-in catcher with tier 2 durable and tier 3 ace exterminator. Lovely combination on a catcher, especially someone only 24 years old. Hitting .438 in the playoffs with 2 homers and 3 RBIs. Screwball down on the way in the first one. That is liftoff, dead left center field. Left of center, actually. Simmons back. It's in the batter's eye. Riddle me that one, as that one lands in the stand. Baseball never even got to figure out the answer. Third homer of the playoffs for Snell. He's heating up. It's 1-0 Riddles. They needed that to swing momentum back in their favor. Veteran left fielder Malachi Zhang up next with tier 2 Mind Gamer. Hitting .429 with a homer, 5 RBIs. First home run given up by Thicket here in the playoffs as that heater's fouled back, 0-1. Slider down and in. Low and inside, 1-1. Cut up and away. Zhang whiffs through it late, 1-2. Ball inside. Popped him up. Slowpoke active. Blacksmith barely has to move here on the edge of the outfield dirt. Puts it away, 1 down. Next up, Smash Lafayette, the veteran shortstop. Former night bat is rattled with tier 1 fastball hitter. He's hitting .182 with 1 solo homer in the playoffs. That's it. First pitch curveball down. In there at the knees away, 0-1. Screwball up and in. Check strike called, 0-2. Here comes the slider. Down and in, just low, 1-2. Cut up and away. Way high, 2-2. Bad pitch, not even competitive. Forcing down and away. Pulled foul, out of play, 2-2. Slided down and in. Broken bat fouled off, out of play, 2-2 as we get some new lumber for Lafayette. Screwball up and in. Whiff through it, strike 3. Second punch out for Thicket. 2 down, he gone. Veteran Nathaniel Clay up next, right fielder with tier 2 first pitch prayer. He's hitting .200 in the playoffs with 2 RBIs. Cutter up on the first one. Check strike the letters, 0-1. Pushing down in the way. Fouled off late, 0-2. Screwball down and in. Fouled it off on the number, 0-2. Cutter up and away. Caught him looking. Can I help you, Nathaniel? No, you're just looking? Take your window shopping, but elsewhere. He gone. Third punch out for Thicket. That ends the inning. But a leadoff bomb from Snell makes it 1-0 Riddles. Bottom 2, Whitehead, Blacksmith, and Thicket coming up against Pruitt. Ramon Whitehead leading off, facing his former Thumper teammate, hitting .412 with 3 RBIs on the year. First pitch, changeup in there at the letters, 0-1. Heater down and in, skied by Whitehead, jammed him to right center field. Clay is there, puts it away, 1 down. Next up, Blacksmith, another former Thumper, hitting .333 with 2 homers, 6 RBIs, facing Pruitt, an old teammate. Heater in there at the letters, 0-1. Heater down and in, jam softly on the liner to Benetti, 2 down. And here's Thicket. Pitcher hitless in the playoffs so far. Change up low and in, 1-0. Up and in, pop foul behind the plate, chasing it is Snell. Gets to it in front of the backstop, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Pruitt, top 3, Benetti, Pruitt, and Good coming up. Here's Benetti, second baseman, hitting .412 with a homer. 3 RBIs here for the former Dive Bomber. He was with us when we started the series. Heater down and the way outside, 1-0. Still has his pesky wild thrower trait, I see. Curveball inside, 2-0. Slide up and away. Whiff through it late, 2-1. Cut up and in. Checked. High, 3-1. No call. Screwball down and in. Ball 4. That missed way inside. I slipped on that one. Leadoff man on here for the pitcher, Pruitt. I love her batting animation. I forgot she had this. Good old Rowan Gartner. Locked in. This is a bunting situation for Pruitt. Heater up, bunt shown, pull back, strike called, 0-1. Cutter up, bunt shown, pull back, strike called, 0-2. Ripping in, bunt drop down in front of the plate. Nunez fields it cleanly, throw down to second. Gets, nope, not in time. Throw back to first, though, is in time. The sacrifice succeeds. Little 2-4-3 put out there. 1 down for Good, who singled his first at bat. Screwball down inside on the first one. Misses 1-0 off the middle edge. Four-seamer middle away. This time it's a strike. 1-1. There we go. Slider down and away. Grounder right at Blacksmith. Runner goes for third. Blacksmith throws ahead of Benetti, and now he's stuck in a rundown as he realizes that probably wasn't the best decision. Ventura chasing after it. Flip it to Blacksmith. She will tag him out for the second out of the inning as it goes back to Thicket. 2 down. Runner at first on the fielder's choice for Hart. He's 0 for 1 today. No longer locked in. So he hit into a double play his first at bat. Got it away in the first one. Checked outside. 1-0. Good pitch. Forcing it down and in. Low. 2-0. Screwball down on the way. Fouled off. 2-1. Screwball up and in. Hart out in front of it. It fooled him. 2-2. Slider down in the way. Chased out of the zone. Back to Thicket. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first. That ends the inning. Bottom 3, we're still down 1-0. Simmons, Murphy, and Benwood coming up against Pruitt. Coming off a very quick inning last time out. I don't think only 6 pitches long. Here's Simmons. First pitch Slayer active. He's 0 for 1. Looking for a pitch to jump on here to begin the at-bat. Curve, middle in. That's a strike. 0-1. That's a good pitch. Pruitt locked in here. Heater in there again. 0-2. Heater put in with late strike 3. First punch out for Pruitt. 1 down for Murphy. 1 for 1 with a single. Ball in high. 1-0. Heater down. Hard grounder at the middle. Diving Lafayette behind the bag at second. Throw to first. Not in time. If he's not rattled, he probably makes the play. Infield single for Murphy, though. He's 2 for 2. Here's Benwood. 1 for 1 with a single and locked in. Ball down and in. Low. 1-0. Heater down. Chased 1-1. Curveball hangs. Benwood ropes it, but pulls it foul. 1-2. Out in front of the changeup, strike 3. Another punch out for Pruitt. 2 down. That brings up Nunez, who's on fire. Flew out to left center first at bat. She's 0 for 1. Runner goes on the first pitch. Changeup up. Strike called. Throw down to second. Not in time. Stolen base for Murphy, who's not the fastest, but we have a weak catcher arm behind the plate. We take advantage. Murphy's first of the playoffs. He's 1 for 1. 0-1 count, though, to Nunez. Change up away. Chase pulled over first. Just foul out of the diving reach of Good. 0-2. Change it down. Hit through the middle. That's a base hit into center field. Murphy coming to third. He'll draw the throw from Flores, who has a great arm. It was on target. We hold. Runners at the corners. 2 down for Pruitt, who had a single back off the face of the pitcher last time up, knocking Dodson out of the game. Can he bring home a run this time? Pruitt is getting gas. She's below half stamina now. Over 20 pitches on the day. Change up down and the way hits the knees. 0-1. Heater down the way. Chase late. 0-2. Change up pulled foul. It's 0-2. Way to stay alive. Heater up. Late swing, strike 3. Another punch out for Pruitt as she eventually strikes out the side. 3 punch outs on the day. Top 4, it's 1-0. Flores, Snell, and Zhang coming up. Here's Flores locked in. He's 0 for 1 today. Well down in the way on the first one. That's low. Ball 1. Where's he up and in? That's a strike. There we go. 1-1. Screwball down and in. Low and inside. 2-1. Cutter down and in the dirt. 3-1. Slider from away. Flores pops it up foul. Nunez looking to see if it'll stay in play over there, and it will. Right on the corner between the backstop and the home dugout on the first base side. 1 down for Hardy Snell, who homered the first pitch he saw last at bat. Down and in this time. Strike called. 0-1. Go down and in. Foul back. 0-2. He's late. Or early, actually. Yep. 0-2 offering. Slider up and in. Rope to right field. That's down for another hit. It comes up throwing, but it's a single. 2 for 2 day for Snell. He's on for Zhang, who's 0 for 1. Away in the first pitch, hitting the hole to short, base hit in the left field, and that's 2 back-to-back hits here with 1 down in the 4th. Riddles threatening. Here's Lafayette, who's rattled 0 for 1. Screwball up and in on the first one, strike called 0-1. Slider down and in. Chased, foul back 0-2. Go down on the way. Chased it, strike 3 in the dirt. 4th punch out for Thicket. 2 down. Here's Clay. 0 for 1 intense. Is that 4 today? Forgot to check. Yes, it is. Okay, good. First pitch, Prayer, Choker, both active at Tier 2 against Clay here. Cutter up and in on the first one. Strike called. 0-1. Choker remains active. Down the way. Low. 1-1. Slider down and in. Chased it. He fooled him badly. 1-2. Clay got caught looking on that slider up and away. What pitch do we try to retire him with? Screwball away. Chased it! Strike 3 out of the zone. 5th punch out for Thicket. That ends the inning as we strand 2. Bottom 4. It's 1-0. Ventura, Whitehead, and Blacksmith looking to break through. Here's Ventura 0 for 1. He grounded out with the bases loaded his first time up. Pruitt stays out there. It's still locked in. Heater inside. 1-0. Heater inside. Well, misses. 2-0. Change of middle to plate, rope foul by Ventura, 2-1. Curve up and in is chased and popped up behind 3rd. Caught by Hart for the first out. Whitehead up next, he's 0 for 1. Looking to do some damage here. Jan pop up to right field his first at bat. Curveball down and in, caught the knees, 0-1. Pruitt finding the corners. That curveball misses the high corner away, 1-1. Heater up, line to right center field, slicing away from the fielders. That's going to split him and roll to the wall. Chasing after it, Flores. Throw into second quickly, but not in time for Whitehead. He's got a double. He's on with 1 down now, and here's Blacksmith 0 for 1, looking to bring him home. Pruitt remains in the game. Like being over 30 pitches and absolutely dog-tired. Curveball on the outside edge, strike called, 0-1. Heater up, chased 0-2, Whiffer activates at Tier 2. Curveball checked in the dirt. Good block behind the plate. 1-2. Either way, foul back. Chased it, but we stay alive. Curveball way outside. 2-2. Chased it. Strike 3 away. Another punch out for Pruitt. Her 4th or 5th? 2 down for Thicket, who's 0 for 1, and they're going to leave Pruitt out there. Right down the middle with a heater. 0-1. Now over 40 pitches is Pruitt. Curve down. 1-1. That missed. Peter away, Nubber to first. Good there. Flip to Pruitt. In time to end the inning as they get out of the 4th. Top 5, it's still 1-0. Benetti, Pruitt, and Good coming up. Here's Benetti, who walked his first plate appearance. So far, it's the only walk from Thicket today, who's sitting at 60 pitches even heading into the 5th. Forcing it down. Low, ball 1. Curveball up and in. Whiff through it, 1-1. He caught himself a little early. Slider down and in. Chopper back to the mound. Thicket there. Throw to first. 1 down. Next up, the pitcher Pruitt. She's locked in. Sacked on her last plate appearance. And she will be pinch hit for by Lupine McKay, the former dive bomber backup infielder. Has tier 1 inside pitch. First bat of the postseason for him here. Slider away on the first one. That's chop foul, 0-1. First time we've seen McKay since we released him 2 seasons ago is at heaters away, 1-1. Curveball down and away. Pulled to first. Murphy there on the grounder. Takes it himself. 2 down. Base is empty here for Good, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Screwball up and away on the first one. High ball 1. Cutter middle in. Grounded in the hole to second. It jammed him. Blacksmith there. Throw to first. 1-2-3 inning for Thicket. He's through 5. Still 1-0. Bottom 5 we go. Ace reliever Wyatt Barton coming out of the pen. Tier 3 Elite 2-seamer, who'll also have Tier 2 K collector when he gets to 2 strikes. ERA of 3 and a whip of 2 with 2 strikeouts. But remember, he's only had about, I think, either 75% stamina or half stamina. So, yeah, he's about 75% stamina. So, he's not at full strength. First pitch Slayer active for Simmons here to start the inning. First pitch in there at the knees on the 2-seamer, 0-1. At heater high, 1-1. Barton throws a 4-seamer, 2-seamer, and slider. Heater down and in, strike 1-2. K collector activates a tier 2. Chased it up and away, and pop up the third, caught by Hart. 1 down. Murphy up next, he's 2 for 2 today with an infield single and a regular single. Heater up, pulled off it, 0-1. Had the timing down and everything. Slider inside, misses from Barton, 1-1. Slider away, pulled on the ground, past the glove of the second baseman into right field. Third hit today from Murphy, he's 3 for 3. He's feeling good. Next up, Benwood, 1 for 2 with a single, he's locked in. Heater down, that's low, ball 1. Heater middle in, blasted by Benwood, the left of center, carrying, but he missed it just barely. Hanging up for Flores, who puts it away for the second out. Here's Nunez on fire, 1 for 2 with a single. Gonna try and get another hit here. We need it, Alicia. Pick off, back safely as Murphy, as they think we're trying to steal here. Not right now. Now with 2 outs. Pick off again, that's 2 in a row. Now they're gonna pitch out, probably. Heater up, line to left center field into the gap. That's going to be extra bases. Rounding second, heading for third is Murphy. Flores gets to it quickly. Throws it in. Throw to second. Not in time. It's a double for the rookie. 2 in scoring position. 2 down for Pruitt, who's 1 for 2 with a single. And welcome Ox MF Fox with his rating party of 7. Nice to see everybody. Coming in a good spot here. It's the finals. First appearance here for the Bombers in 11 seasons. Had 10 losing seasons with this team across 3 iterations of this league, and now is our moment. We are down 1-0 here in Game 1 after knocking out their starter in the first inning with a line drive to the face, but they hit a home run in the second inning, and we have yet to score. Let's see if we can get it done. Pruitt has 2 in scoring position with 2 outs. Can he make Barton pay? Remember, Barton is tired. That is low on the first pitch, 1-0. He's now at about half stamina. That heater's low. 2-0 the count. And they just walk him. They're going to force him to first. They're going to load him up. Force at any base for the rookie Ventura, who is 0 for 2 today. And he has failed to drive in a run with the bases loaded. Once already. He's 0 for 2. Heater away on the first pitch. Line to right field. He was ready for it, but it's right at Clay in right field. And that ends the inning. Unlucky again, Ventura. Top 6. It's 1-0. Hart, Flores, and Snell coming up. There's Hart. He's 0 for 2. It's 2, 3, and 4 here facing Thicket, probably for the final time as he's entering the 6th at about 70 pitches. Curveball in there at the knees away on the first one, 0-1. Cut up and in. Hart lines at the left center field over the leaping glove of Benwood. That's extra bases rolling to the wall. Simmons chasing after, gets to it quickly, so it'll only be a double. Hart puts himself immediately in scoring position. Here's Flores, who's 0 for 2, but locked in. First pitch, heater down and in. On one hopper to short, pick by Benwood, who looks the runner back. Throw to first, 1 down. There we go, Blake. Next up is Snell, who's locked in. Single and a solo homer today. He's 2 for 2. He's had our number today. Slider down and in on the first one. Inside, 1-0. Force him down and away. Low, 2-0. And we are just going to walk him. I'm not dealing with you. First intentional walk today for Thicket. His second total. Now we got to force at any base except home. Zhang 1 for 2 with a single. Now Snell does not run well, so he's easy to double up. First pitch slider down and in. Low, 1-0. Zhang also does not run well. Put up and in. Broken bat, chopped it foul. That's going to be some firewood there. You get yourself some new lumber. 1-1 count here. Screwball down in the way. Liner softly to Benwood, who makes the catch for the second out. Runners have to freeze. 2 down for Lafayette, who is rattled. He's 0 for 2. No pinch hitter coming. They want the veteran shortstop to handle his business. Cutter down in the way in the first one. Runner goes for third. Throw down by Nunez. Not in time. Steeler got him there. Good break there from, I believe that is, who is that? That is Hart. So he's in third. Snell's still at second. He would have been thrown out if he tried to steal. 0-1 count to Lafayette. Screwball down and in. Taken low, 1-1. Slider down in the way. Whiffed over the top of it, 1-2. Force him up and in. High, 2-2. Challenged him. He did not chase it. Screwball down and in. Pulled the first. Diving Murphy out of his reach. Foul, thankfully. 2-2. Here comes that slider. His best pitch. Got him to chase it. Number to short. Charging Benwood. Throw to first. Got him! That ends the inning. We strand the runners. Thicket through 6 quality innings, giving up 1 run. Bottom 6. Whitehead, Blacksmith, and Thicket is due up. We will pinch hit for him. He is done after 6 innings today. Good pitching, Bryson. Not as great as his first start this postseason, but it's effective. It's a shame we can't score right now. Whitehead 1 for 2 with a double today. Barton stays out there for his second inning. Heater low, 1-0. Heater up and away, that's a strike called, 1-1. Good pitch. Heater down the middle, lined up the middle, as Whitehead said, I was ready for it, and he's on with a leadoff knock. Tying run on for Blacksmith, who's 0 for 2. Slider up, taken high from Barton, 1-0. Pick off, back safely Whitehead, as they're worried about a steal. I would be too. Pitch out, nothing doing. It's 2-0 now. Good hitters count. High again, 3-0. We're not swinging. Down and in, there's the strike on the corner. Good pitch, 3-1. Good hitters count for Blacksmith, though. Ah, missed it. Middle in. I was looking middle. Full count. Whiffer now active at Tier 2, along with Tier 2 K Collector for Barton. Peter away, hard grounder, right at good, holding the runner. Throw to second, 1, back the first, double play, and the runner's erased. What are the odds? Here's Thicket, 0 for 2. Pinch hitting for him off the bench. We're going to go ahead and go with rookie catcher Marvin DeKennis, as he'll take a crack here. Hitless in the playoffs. He's going to try and get something started with 2 outs. Peter middle in. Rope by DeKennis to the gap, right center field. He's going to drop one in, 1 hop from the wall. Actually hit the base of the wall. Flores gets it in quickly, but it's a double for the pinch hitter. DeKennis in scoring position. Back to the top of the lineup in Simmons, who's 0 for 3 today. Looking to jump on the first one. Barton will stay in. There we go. Chased it out of the zone. It's 9 back to the pitcher. Bastard. Fuck. Alright. Alright, how are we going to play this? We're going to go with the long arm. Lionel Long, the rookie. He'll come out of the pen. Top 7, it's 1-0 Riddles. Clay, Benetti, and Barton. That's 2 lefties and Barton. Clay 0 for 2 today. He has struck out twice. He has specialists working against him. First pitch prayer and choker, and he's tense. This man is not having a good time. Long making his playoff debut in his rookie season in the regular year. How'd he do? Let's see. Whoops. There we go. He went 1-0 with a 4.11 ERA, a 1.24 WHIP, 11 appearances, 3 saves, 15 in the third innings pitched, 7 runs given up, 263 batting average against, 8 strikeouts, and 4 walks. It was an average year for the rookie, you know, with a little bit of growing pains, trying to figure out the league and all that, so it was to be expected, of course. First pitch, heater down and away. That's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Choker remains active still. Curveball down and in, checked inside, 1-1. Two-seamer up and away. Foul back, 1-2. Four-seamer down and away. He gone! Chased it outside. First punch out for long, and that is the hat trick today for Clay. There's Benetti, 0-for-1 with a walk, but he's a switch hitter, so no specialist. Volatile remains active at tier 3 for long, though. First pitch, curveball down and in, low on the check swing, 1-0. Just missed. Two-seamer up and in. High again, 2-0. Four-seamer down and away. This time it's outside, 3-0. Four-seamer down and in. Checked, and that time it's inside. It's a 4-pitch walk to Benetti. Here's Barton, pitcher up. Pinch hitting is veteran Forrest Dapper, the former Furry Flyer. He is tense, hitless in the playoffs with tier 2 easy target working against him, so that means there's no bunt here. Two-seamer up and away in the first pitch. Line to third. Ventura there for the second out. Speared it. And here's Good. 1-for-3 with a single. Four-seamer down and away. Strike called. 0-1. Two-seamer up and in. Good fouls it back. 0-2. That activates tough out at tier 2. Purple down and in. Chased it. Strike 3. Picked by Nunez. Throw to first. That ends the inning. Second punch out for long. Out of the pen, Spry Blaze with tier 2 reverse splits and tier 3 gets ahead. Bottom 7, it's the heart of the lineup, Murphy, Benwood, and Nunez. And that's the perfect part of the lineup for him to have reverse splits because Murphy is a lefty, Benwood's a lefty, and Nunez is a switch hitter. Here's Murphy, 3-for-3 today, though, with 3 singles. He's going to look to use that momentum against Blaze. Comes in with a 6 ERA, a 2.67 WHIP, and 3 strikeouts, so he's not having a great postseason, but he's getting the job done, I guess. Eating innings. Heater down, that's at the knees, 0-1. Little hack activates a tier 2 from Murphy to counteract reverse splits. Heater up and in, line softly to short, right at Lafayette, 1 down. Benwood up, 1-for-3 with a single, no longer locked in. Reverse splits takes full effect. Heater up and in is a strike, 0-1. Curveball misses low, 1-1. Change up high this time from Blaze, 2-1. Curveball inside, 3-1 as he's missed widely on each of the last 3. Curveball middle in, chopped on the ground to second, Benetti there. He dirted the throw, but Good saves him, 2 down. And here's Nunez, who's on fire, 2-for-3 at the double and a single. Looking for her 3rd hit today. Curveball hangs on the first pitch, and we mistime it. It's a pop-up to first. Calling for it is Good. The 1-2-3 inning. Go fucking figure. A fucking hanging breaking ball lollipop, and I fucking choke it. God damn it. Heart of the lineup up next for the Riddles. It's Hart, Flores, and Snell, and we're down to 6 outs here in game 1. God fucking damn it. Come on. Here's Hart. 1-for-3 with a double. He is locked in, though. First pitch curveball down in the way. Chased and fouled off. 0-1. Long is also locked in. Forcing him down and in. Fouled off. 0-2. Two-seamer up and away. Outside, 1-2. Curveball down and away. Chased and fouled off, 1-2. Two-seamer up and in. Turned on and belted by Hart, hooking, but foul. It had home run distance. Still behind, 1-2. Two-seamer down and away. Chased and upper to second, slow roller, slow poke active, barehanded by Smith. Blacksmith throw to first, 1 down. Here's Flores, 0-for-3, but still locked in. Two-seamer down and in on the first one. Grounder to short. Benwood charges in. Throw to first. 2 down. Base is empty here for Snell, who's 2-for-2 with an intentional walk, a solo homer, and a single. Ace Exterminator is still active here against Long, who is an A-. Specialist, though, active for him. Curveball down on the way. Fouled back. 0-1. But Ace Exterminator's eating it up, so... Down and in. Checked inside. 1-1. Two-seamer inside. Chased it. 1-2. Go down on the way. Outside. 2-2. Two-seamer down on the way. Fouled off late. Still 2-2. Jimmy down and in. Nubber up the third base line. That's a fair ball over the bag. Ventura throws across. Got him! And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Long. 2 scoreless innings for the rookie. Bottom 8, it's 1-0. Pruitt, Ventura, Whitehead coming up against Blaze. We're down to 6 outs. Can we score here in game 1? Here's Pruitt, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. He rolled stimulated, so he's juiced. That's tier 2 stimulated. Potentially walk last time up. Blaze does not have reverse splits active against Pruitt because Pruitt is right-handed. So it's a righty-righty matchup. Peter up and away outside, 1-0. Peter down, lined hard to center, but it's right at Flores, who doesn't even have to move. 1 down for Ventura, who's 0 for 3 with outside pitch at tier 3. Come on, Quinn. Peter down and in is a called strike, 0-1. Slider down and then foul back, 0-2. Change up inside, pulled foul again, 0-2, protecting the plate. Peter middle in, turned on by Ventura, slicing away from Flores, but he's got great speed. He'll run it down. 2 outs. Base empty for Whitehead, who's 2 for 3 with a double and a single last at bat. Peter away, outside, 1-0. Max pressure now. That's down on the changeup, but a strike called anyway, 1-1. Old foul on the changeup up and in, 1-2. Chased it, strike 3. Another punch out. Blazes first, I believe. 1-2-3 inning. Top 9, we're down 1-0. I can't believe we're going to lose this first game 1-0. Why can we not do anything right offensively, for fuck's sake? Here's Zhang, 1 for 3 with a single. Long's going to stay out there. Lefty-lefty matchups, specialist in there. Peter down and in, 0-1. Ball down in the way. Nubber to first in the hole. Murphy, bare hands, flip to the pitcher. 1 down. We are not losing. You dare say we are going to lose. Yes, I do, one boy, every time. Nice to see you again, buddy. I'm an Orioles fan. I'm allowed to say that. You dare say that this game is over? Yes. Have you seen the Mariners? Here's Lafayette. He's rattled. He's 0 for 3. Specialist still active against him as well. Curveball down in the way. Ooh, what a pitch from Long. Bent that in there. Peter down and then. Ooh, missed inside. 1-1. At least Long's pitching well. Two-seamer up and away. Chased it 1-2. Ball away. Caught him looking. Can I help you, Smash? No, you're just looking. Take your window shopping butt elsewhere. And here comes Clay. 0 for 3 today with 3 strikeouts. You mere mortal think this game is out of reach. Orioles absolutely wasting their farm system. What are the chances Pasaya replaces Adley? High, considering we gave him an $86 million extension. Sir, we are at Cringe Colonial with some of the best bats in the league, and none of them are showing up today. First pitch heater up and away. Clay takes a strike called, 0-1. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, he got a 4-year, $86 million extension already. He played 4 games, and they're like, you know what? We like our guy. Give him the money. I'm a freebooters player. We lose by bullpen, not by quiet bats. Oh, no, that's just the Mets. Ball down and in. Whiff through at 0-2. So we lock them in right now. Two-seamer up and in. Jammed foul. Trying to avoid the golden sombrero. Four-seamer down and away. Fouled off. He chased it. 0-2. Ball down and in. Checked. 1-2. Missed inside. Four-seamer up and away. Caught him looking. Can I help you, Nathaniel? No, you're just looking. Take your window shopping. But elsewhere, you've got yourself a golden sombrero. He struck out 4 times today. Bottom 9, we're down 1-0. Blacksmith, Long, and Simmons due up. I expect them to go to their closer. Oh, Astros. Because we don't yield till the fat lady sings. Yeah, of course. Yield. F you. I'm being inspirational. They are not going to the closer yet. Blaze is going to start the inning. Okay, they want to save their closer even though he's fully rested. Blacksmith is 0 for 2 today. 0 for 3 today. She has yet to get a hit. She is tense. Looking to get the inning started here. Do I dare pinch it now? Because the pitcher's on deck, so I will have to pinch it for them as well. I have options if necessary. I think I'll save it for now. We'll go ahead and go with Blacksmith. Despite being tense, she's still a better option than what's up. Bombs away, swing away. Gets ahead active at tier 3 for Blaze. Heater up, misses high, 1-0. Heater up and away, hard grounder right at Benetti. He'll field it cleanly to first, 1 down. Long up next, he's on fire. Subbing in is the relief closer, Quick Murillo. He's going for the 2-out save with Tier 3 elite curveball, Tier 2 clutch. He's locked in. He has yet to give up an earned run this postseason. He has an 082 whip and 3 strikeouts. He throws a fastball and a curveball. And we'll counter with our two-way pitcher, Lee McDonald will bat. Batting .500 in the postseason, 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs on a double. Sit on the fastball. We'll try. Heater up and in. What a pitch. 103. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'd sit off speed. Ooh, okay. Yeah, sit 103. Oh, boy. 0-1 count. Heater up. That's high this time. 1-1 to Lee Mack. Curveball middle in. Pulled to right field. It's a base hit for McDonald as he'll reach. So the pinch hitter reaches as the tying run. And this is why I'm trash at this stupid game. Here's Simmons. He's 0 for 4. We're going to pinch run for McDonald. We're going to go with our fastest base runner. That's Dakota. So she is pinch running at first with wheels. Simmons up. No, let's see the White Sox and Cubs do that. Now bomb. See, BRB. Gonna. No. We are not. I do not approve of that. We do not endorse that in this chat. 2005. Runner goes on the first pitch. Curveball inside. Strike called. Throw down to second in the dirt. Not in time. Dakota steals second. Go ahead. Tying run in scoring position with 1 out. Anytime after 2020. Oh, that's not fair. 2021. Oh, ALDS. 0-1 count to Simmons. Curveball down. Sky to left of center. That's going to hang up out there. Caught by Flores. We don't run on him. 2 down. Down to our last out in game 1. It's Murphy. 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Lefty-lefty matchup. Curveball down and in. Missed inside. 1-0. Curveball down and in. Missed again. 2-0. Curveball down. Hit up the middle. Base hit into center field. Dakota coming to third. We're going to send her. Here around third is the throw. It is in time, and we're going to get gunned out at the plate to end the game. Oh, Flores made a perfect throw. I knew we could. We had to risk it. We had to. The offense was doing nothing today. Ah, God damn it. I hate that. I hate Flores. I really wish he threw his arm out there, but Bombers lose the first game 1-0. Ah, God damn it. So now we got to win the last 2 games. Perfect. Awesome. There's all you need to know. They hit a home run in the second inning off their catcher, Hardy Snell. They lost their starter in the first inning. He took a line drive to the face, 2 outs into the game, and we couldn't fucking score. We had 12 hits and couldn't fucking score. God, we fucking blow. They had 5 hits all game, and we still lost. Wonderful. Winner goes to Pruitt, 3 1/3 scoreless, striking out 4. She improves to 1-0, and Murillo gets his 3rd save of the playoffs. Thicket, 6 quality innings, giving up 1 run on 5 hits with 2 walks, 1 intentional, 5 strikeouts and a homer. He falls to 1-1. It's good pitching in the playoffs, Thicket. Long 3 scoreless innings. Way to hold it down, buddy. Snell, the player of the game, followed by Thicket, and then Pruitt. So now we gotta do the reverse sweep. Yay! I get to play. Hopefully, we get to play 3 games tonight. This is wonderful. Can't believe it. 11 years and we're gonna get swept. Christ. Oh, now you're making him feel really old. Philly Mack is going to be on the mound in Game 2. He got the win his first go-around with 6 quality innings, giving up 1 run. Tier 2 elite curveball, Tier 2 K neglector. And on the mound for the Riddles, their number 3, Branson Smalls, who also got the win his first go-around with a 6.75 ERA and a 1.31 whip. He did not have as good of a start, but the offense backed him up. He had Tier 1 Metalhead. All right, lineup. What do we got? I got nothing. So they want Ventura to DH. Ugh. I mean, at least he's not fielding, I guess. Oldman is going to start at third. Interesting choice there. Okay, Blacksmith is definitely going to play at second. I trust her for sure. All right, that's what we're rolling with. Simmons in center. Then Murphy, Nunez again. Pruitt, Whitehead, Ventura. I don't like that. I'd much rather have Benwood over him. Then Ventura. Actually, I'd have Blacksmith over him too. I'll have Ventura down here. Then Oldman. All right. Yo, in Discord out here, like, yeah, one boy because he was born in Houston in '06 and likes baseball. I'm sorry, my team cheated, but we're also good after that. And for the lineup for the Riddles in Game 2, it's Hart, Flores, both locked in. Heatherman is now healed up enough to play DH. She will bat third. Snell is again catching. Of course, he is durable and still has Ace Exterminator. Zhang, Benetti is playing right field today. He is locked in as Clay is out of the lineup. Good is in. Lafayette is still in. And Lupine McKay will start at second. Here we go. Modiod. Here we come. Home of the Overdogs. Great. Awesome. All right, game 2. We need something to go our way. We need to break something in our direction here because that first game was fucking frustrating, bro. I ain't sugarcoating it. That was fucking frustrating. Ty Nasty. Hey, buddy. Welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you. Hopefully your day's been well. Simmons, Murphy, and Nunez coming up. Ain't right, bro. Simmons leading off, batting 304 with 3 RBIs. So what did he do in his first start? Smalls, eh? Alright, Smalls in his first start went 5 1/3, gave up 4 runs on only 3 hits, with 4 walks, though. 1 homer, a hit batsman, and 2 strikeouts. So he had a bit of control issues in his first start, but he managed to get away with a win. Lefty versus Simmons, who went hitless in the first game. That heater's high, 1-0. You joined them? Don't act all high and mighty now. Heater up and in, that's high and inside, 2-0. Heater down the middle, pulled to right center field, and Simmons has his first hit of the series. He's on with a leadoff extra base hit. Flores gets it in quickly. It will be a double. Leadoff man on for Murphy, sitting 391 with an RBI. Had 4 hits last game. Slider up, taken high, 1-0. Heater away, outside, 2-0. Heater in there at the knees, 2-1. Heater up, line to left field. That's a base hit, and Murphy's got a hit. Continues his hot bat. He's batting 5 for 6 in the series so far. Runners at the corners with nobody out. My team plays in a dump of a Little League field and sack. I lose. Nunez up on fire. Had 2 hits last game, I believe. Heater down. Lift off dead center field. I told you something had to break, and boy, did something break. It's the back of Branson Smalls. Off the batter's eye, it hops over, out of the stadium. It's a home run for Nunez. A 3-run bomb for the rookie. Her team leading 4th in the postseason. 3-0. Bombers. Here's Pruitt. Salvador had, I believe, 1 or 2 hits in the first game. Also walked. Heater up and in for a strike. Go 1. Heater away outside. 1-1. Heater away. Blasted by Pruitt. Right center field. That's heading for the high wall out there. It's off the face of the wall. Ricocheting right to Flores, though, so it'll be just a double. But the first 4 batters have all reached against Smalls. Here's Whitehead. Ramon had 2 hits in the first game, I believe. Heater inside, 1-0. Smalls tense. Slider checked high, good hold, 2-0. Slider middle in, rope to left field, that's a base hit. And that's 5 straight hits to start the game for the Bombers offense as they heard me complaining about them and they woken up. Thank you guys, finally. Here's Benwood. Feel bad for Oakland, like y'all did not deserve what happened. Yeah, that's fair. I agree, I'm with him on that one. Heater up and away, that's a strike, 0-1. Runner goes. Heater inside, off the plate, throw down to second, not in time, a stolen base. Whitehead in scoring position now, 2 on, nobody out for Benwood, 1-1. Heater away, grounded up the middle to second, McKay fields, he'll have to go to first, it's an RBI ground out, 4-0 Bombers. Here's Blacksmith tense. Hitless in the first game. Heater away, off the end of the bat, blooper into center field, and that's going to drive home another run. 5-0 Bombers in the first with 1 down. I hate Seattle on that test for Sir Lawai. Oh, I hope you summon him here. This will be great. There's Ventura, who was hitless in the first game as well. He is still tense, though. DHing today. Heater inside, 1-0 as he's a defensive liability when he's tense. Granted, he's a liability when he's not tense, so that's away for a strike, 1-1. Heater middle away, blasted by Ventura deep to right field. That's going to hang up out there. Caught by Benetti for the second out. F that MFer. You should see my DMs. Okay. Oldman up, the utility player getting his first start of the playoffs, batting 500 with 2 RBIs as he's playing third base over, what's his name? Ventura. Slider right down the middle for 0-1. Heater up, fouled off, out of play. 0-2. Oldman is the 9th man to bat in the inning. Slider roped the line to center field. It's right at Flores to end the inning. But we get all 9 men bat in the first inning. We get 5 runs on 6 hits. Bottom 1, Hart, Flores, and Mann due up against Philly Mack. Here's Hart locked in, hitting .296, 3 homers, 9 RBIs, 1 hit in the first game. Here down the way in the first pitch, rock to right field from Philly Mack, and that's off the base of the wall as Pruitt is there forward on the ricochet. Throw to second as the runner tries to stretch it, not in time, just late. Leadoff double for Hart. Here's Flores locked in. Philly Mack's best pitch is his curveball. In his first outing in the playoffs, he went 6 innings, giving up 1 earned run. As that curves in there for a strike at the knees. 0-1. We won that game 4-2. Keep down the way. Nubber to first, charging Murphy. Takes it himself for the first out. Oh no, he gave up 2 earned runs. That's right. Here's Heather Mann. Former dive bomber making her first appearance here in the finals as she was injured for the first game. Tier 2 first pitch prayer active. Hitting .231. Changeup drops low, 1-0. She's yet to drive in a run this postseason. Forcing her up and in. Strike called, 1-1. Slider down and in. Jam foul, out of play, 1-2. Mann actually just left the Dive Bombers last season, so this is her first year away from us in this series. And she makes the finals just like us. Good for her. Cane Collector active, curveball down in the way, in the dirt, 2-2. Screwball inside. Taken, 3-2. Full count offering. Change it down the way. Grounder to third, right at Oldman. Runner coming home, and Oldman read it like a book. And now he's in a rundown between Nunez, Oldman, and Philly Mack. Philly, you're not that fast. Give it to Oldman. He will drag him out between third and home for the second out. Runner at first for Snell, who homered in the first game, and it was the only run scored in that game. He is still locked in. He had 2 hits in that game and was intentionally walked as well. First pitch heater down and away. Ace Exterminator active. That's a strike called. 0-1. Curl down and in. Chased and pulled foul. It's 0-2. Cane Collector active at tier 2 here. Slider inside. Chased, fouled off on the jam shot. 0-2. Curl down and away. Chase, grounder to short. Benwood charges. Throw to first. And that ends the inning. Philly Mack puts up a 0 in the first. Top 2, Simmons, Murphy, and Nunez due up. See if we can do it again against Smalls. Simmons has 1 for 1 day so far. He's doubled and scored a run. Peter down on the first one. Grounded hard to third. Diving his heart to his left to smother it. Throw to first in time. 1 down. Next up, Murphy. 1 for 1 with a single. Peter down. That's a strike. 0-1. Smalls with tense. Little Hack activates at tier 2. High heat. Misses. 1-1. Peter middle of the plate. Murphy slices it down the left field line. That's going to hook foul, though. Just out of the reach of the chasing Zhang. 1-2. Little Hack activates again. Peter down. Line hard to center field, but right at Flores. 2 down. Unlucky. Nunez up next on fire with a 3-run bomber first at bat. Peter up and away. Just got under it. Popped her up. It is McKay on the grass in the infield. He'll put it away to end the inning. 1-2-3 for Smalls. Good bounce back inning. Bottom 2. It's still 5-0. Zhang, Benetti, and Good coming up. Here's Zhang batting .400 with a homer, 5 RBIs in the playoffs. He had 2 hits last game, I believe. First pitch curveball down and in. Whiffed over it, 0-1. Mind Gamer active. Screwball up and away. Line to left center field. Whitehead on the run. Lays out forward off the edge of his glove. He wasn't going to catch it anyway. It would have been a trap. Instead, it's going to be a double for Zhang as it ricocheted over to Simmons. Leadoff man on for Benetti, who's locked in, hitting .389 with a homer, 3 RBIs. Walked twice in the first game. Four-seamer away on the first pitch. Fouled off, 0-1. Slider down and in. Hitting the hole to second. Blacksmith dives to right. Nice play. Throw to first. 1 down. Nice play. Arrest. She's locked in. Here's Good. Batting 2 for 9 in the playoffs with 3 RBIs. Slider down and in on the first one. That's check, strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer up and away. Foul back, 0-2. Tough out activates, along with K Neglector. Slider down and away. Chase, number foul off the first base line, still 0-2. Comes that curveball from Philly. Chase, blooper down the first base line. Slow roller. Murphy does not have a play at home. He will tap the bag at first. RBI ground out for good. It's 5-1. Riddles on the board. There's Lafayette rattled. He was hitless in the first game. Change it down. Taken low. 1-0. Batting eighth today is Lafayette. Four-seamer down and in. Low again. 2-0. Slider up and away. Fouled off. Out of play. 2-1. Screwball up and in. Checked high. 3-1 apparently. Screwball down and away. Check. Strike at the knees. 3-2. Full count off ring as well as K Neglector activating here. Change it down and in. Out in front of it. Strike 3. He gone. A punch out for Philly. To the third. It's 5-1. Pruitt, Whitehead, and Benwood coming up. Riddles do get on the board though with the RBI ground out. Here's Pruitt 1-for-1 with a double today and a run scored. Slider away. The first one roped to right center field. He's heading to the high wall again. It's going to one-hop to the fence. Extra bases again for Pruitt as Flores gets it in. Leadoff double this time for Salvador. He's 2 for 2. And that is going to bring up Whitehead, who's 1-for-1 with the single. Heater down and in low. 1-0. Heater up and in. Grounded hard to the second baseman McKay. He'll throw to third. Back to second as Pruitt throw across the first. Not in time on the fielder's choice. Everybody's safe. 2 on, nobody out for Benwood. RBI ground out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Heater away outside. 1-0. Way inside, almost drilled him. 2-0. Slider from away. Number back up the middle. Smalls the second one. Lafayette the first. That's a double play. 2 down. Runner at third for Blacksmith. RBI knocker first time up. She's back to neutral mojo here. Heater inside. 0-1. Good pitch from Smalls. Chased it down and in 0-2. What a bad pitch to swing at. Whiffer active now at tier 2. Heater up and in. Line at the middle. Another hit for Blacksmith and another RBI. 6-1. We're back up by 5. Scoring is Pruitt. Ventura up next. He's 0 for 1. Still tense. Heater up and in. Way high. 1-0. Slider up and away. Foul back. Missed it. 1-1. Heater away. Line by Ventura hard, but right at the right fielder. Benetti makes the catch. That ends the inning. Bottom 3. We're still up 5. 6-1. McKay, Hart, and Flores coming up. There's McKay, who's hitless in the playoffs. 0 for 1 as a batter, getting his first start of the playoffs. Heater down the way. Chased number to third. Charging Oldman. A bare hand. Throw to first. 1 down. Next up, Hart. 1 for 1 with a double. This with curveball up and in. Pulled foul, out of play. 0-1, he was early. Slider down and away. Hit on the ground to second. Backhanded by Blacksmith up the middle. Throw to first. 2 down. And here's Flores, 0 for 1. Screwball down and in on the first pitch. Low and inside. 1-0. Pushing up and away. Whiffed over it. 1-1. Or whiffed under it, I guess. Screwball up and in. Chased it. 1-2. Okay, Neglector activates. Screwball down and away. In the dirt. Good block. 2-2. Slider down and in. Whiff through it. Strike 3. Another punch out for Philly back. 1-2-3 inning for him. Top 4. It's 6-1. Oldman, Simmons, and Murphy coming up. Here's Oldman, 0 for 1 today. Heater high from Smalls, 1-0. He's still tense. Heater down and in, 2-0 count to Oldman. Heater middle in, turned on and skied to left field as he was ready for the heater. He just got under it. Zhang is there, medium deep, 1 down. And here's Simmons, 1 for 2 with a double. Chased it on the first pitch outside, 0-1. That's outside on the slider. Good hold there. 1-1. Chased it down. Fouled off. 1-2. Chased it up. Number to third. Charging Hart. Throw to first. 2 down. Simmons retired. Here's Murphy. 1 for 2 with a single. Heater down. Line hard to short right. It's Lafayette, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3. Bottom 4. It's 6-1. Mann, Snell, and Zhang. Hard of the lineup do it for the Riddles. Here's Heather Mann. 0 for 1 today. 2 strikeouts today for Philly Mac on the board. Heater down and in on the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Slider up and away, outside, 1-1. Screwball up and in. Inside, no call, 2-1. Change it down and in. Pulled foul, out of play, 2-2. Ball away. Caught her looking. Can I help you, Heather? No, you're just looking. Take your window shopping butt elsewhere. Third punch out for Philly Mac. One down for Snell. He's 0 for 1. Still locked in, though. Four-seamer down in the way in the first one. Checked low. 1-0. Screwball up and away. Popped it up. Foul. Out of play behind the backstop. 1-1. Slider down and in. Inside. 2-1. Forcing up and in. High. 3-1. Down in the way. Foul back. Count full. Okay, Neglector activates. Change it down and in. Fouled off late. Count still full. Forcing down in the way. Chase. Ground up the middle of the short. Benwood to his left. Cuts it off. Throw to first. 2 down. Pitch in Philly. Here's Jean. 1 for 1 with a single. Slider up and away in the first pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. Screwball down and away. Check low. 1-1. Pitch 50 from Philly. Heater down and in. Misses. 2-0. Slider up and in. Whiff through it. 2-2. Screwball down and away. Grounder to second. Blacksmith to her left. Throw to first. 1-2-3 inning for Philly Mac. He's through 4. Top 5 at 6-1. Nunez, Pruitt, and Whitehead coming up. Our lineup due up. Here's Nunez, 1-2 with a 3-run homer in the first. Smalls finally back to neutral mojo after another 1-2-3 inning. Heater up and in, strike called, 0-1. Slide up and in, hard grounder to short, right at Lafayette. Throw to first, 1 down. Nunez down to locked in. Here's Pruitt, 2 for 2 with 2 doubles today. Heater way, skied it to right center field, looking for another hit, but running it down this time is Flores, as that one was not hit as hard. 2 down for Whitehead, is 1 for 2 with a single. Slider up, strike called, 0-1. Heater way, off the end of the bat, Nubber. McKay backhands, throw to first. 1-2-3 inning for Smalls. Halfway home here in game 2, we're up 5. 6-1, bottom half of the 5th coming up. Benetti, Good, and Lafayette 2 up. Here's Benetti, 0 for 1 today. First pitch curveball up. Line deep to right field, hit well. Pruitt chases after it as it's over his head, one hopping to the wall. He'll get it in quickly, but it is a leadoff double for Benetti. As he'll get on to lead off the 5th, as Philly Mac down to neutral mojo. Here's Good, 0 for 1 with a ground out his first time up. Forcing it down the way in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Oh, curveball up and in, way high, 1-1. That slipped. Screwball down in the way. Hit it off the end of the bat into right field as he was ready for it. Throw comes up throwing, runners at the corners, nobody out here in the 5th. Here's Lafayette, 0 for 1 and rattled. First pitch curveball down. Low strike called though, 0-1. Nice pitch. Forcing up and in. High, 1-1. 1-1 pitch, change it down and in. Just low, 2-1. Slider away. Lafayette lines it right at Benwood for the first out. Runners have to freeze. Next up is McKay, who's 0 for 1. There's his changeup up and away. That's a strike. 0-1. Forcing me down and away. Low this time. 1-1. Just missed. Slider up and away. High. 2-1. Good ball away. Low. 3-1. No call. Forcing me away. Nubber in the hold, a short backhanded by Benwood. Will go to second, gets the lead runner. Blacksmith the first, not in time. It's a fielder's choice. RBI, though, for McKay. It's 6-2 as the lead back down to 4. Runner at first, 2 down for Hart, who is locked in. 1 for 2 with a double. Forcing him down and in on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Slider up and away. Checked out of the zone, 1-1. Screwball down and away. Fouled off early, 1-2. Okay, Neglector activates, curveball down and in. Low, 2-2, just missed. Forcing it down in the way. Chased him, strike 3. Another punch out for Philly Mac, and that ends the inning. But he gives up another run on an RBI fielder's choice ground out. 6-2 to the 6th. Ben Wood, Blacksmith, and Ventura coming up. 4-run game here as Ben Wood up 0 for 2 with an RBI ground out today. Heater inside. That's a strike called. 0-1. Slider down, chased it low. 0-2. Had the timing. Slider down, chased it, dribbler to short. Lafayette backhands, throw to first, 1 down. Next up is Blacksmith, 2 for 2 with 2 singles, 2 RBIs on the board for her. Heater up and in, rope to left center field, and that's got to be down for extra bases as Blacksmith has her 3rd hit of the day. She's going to be on with a double this time. In scoring position with 1 out for Ventura, who is 10th, 0 for 2. Flew out twice to right field so far. Slider middle in, over to 3rd, right at Hart, who throws to first for the 2nd out. Moving across the 3rd is Blacksmith. Here's Oldman, 0 for 2 today, looking to bring her home. Heater away, outside, 1-0. Heater in there, 1-1. Heater down, soft liner to center field. That's going to hang up, though, for Flores, and that ends the inning. Bottom 6, we're still up 4. Flores, Mann, and Snell coming up as we strand that runner at 3rd. Come on, Philly, give me 6 quality innings today, buddy. I know you're gassed. Here's Flores, locked in, 0 for 2. Screwed off and away in the first one. Fooled him, chased it high, 0-1. Change up and in. Checked high, 1-1. Forcing me down and away. Outside, 2-1. Go down and in. Low, 3-1. Slider up and in. Jammed in the hole to first. Murphy on the backhand is there. But the pitcher in time. 1 down. Nice play. Here's Heather Mann, 0 for 2 today. Forcing me down and away on the first pitch. Hitting the hole to short. Then with dives out of his reach, it's a base hit. First hit today for Heather. She's 1 for 3. She'll be on with 1 down for Snell, who's 0 for 2, but locked in. The ball middle in on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Screw ball down on the way. Off the edge, outside, 1-1. Forcing her down. Grounder right at the shortstop, Benwood. Flip the second, 1. Blacksmith the first. Double play, you love to see it. That ends the inning as Philly Mac gets through 6 quality innings. Top 7, Simmons, Murphy, and Nunez coming up. Here's Simmons, 1 for 3 with a double today. Peter middle plate, rocked to left center field. He went with it, and he's ready for it. 1 hop into the wall out there as Flores chases after it. He'll get it in, but it's another double for Simmons today. He's 2 for 4. Leadoff man on here. Here's Murphy, 1 for 3 with a single as we try to knock Smalls out of the game here. Slider hangs on the first pitch, popped it up, foul. Will that get out of play on the first base side? Yes, it will. Out of the reach of the leaping good. 0-1 as Little Hack activates for Albert. Chased it up out of the zone. Soft roller to short. Lafayette has no play at 3rd. He'll have to go to first. 1 out. Here's Nunez. 3-run homer earlier. 1 for 3. Infield in for the Riddles. Slider chased. Hard grounder to 3rd. Right at Hart. He'll throw home. Snell throws to first to still get Nunez. 2 down. Here's Pruitt, 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. And they intentionally walk him. They want nothing to do with him. Runners at the corners for Whitehead. 1 for 3 with a single. Out of the bullpen is Barton, who pitched in the first game. Not fully rested, but they need him to hold the door shut. Try to keep it a 4-run game here. Peter in there, 0-1. Slider low, 1-1. Both runs on base would be charged to Smalls if they score. Peter up and in. Hard hopper through the legs of Barton into center field, and Whitehead brings home Simmons. 7-2 Bombers as that one's charged to Smalls. Here's Benwood, 0 for 3 with an RBI ground out earlier. Peter down, line deep left field, carrying well, running out of room. Zhang at the wall. He makes the catch with his back to the fence. That ends the inning, but we score another one. 7-2, bottom 7. Zhang, Benetti, and Good do up. Philly Mac will start the inning. We'll see how he does. He is on a short leash. There's Zhang, 1 for 2 with a single today. Screwball down and in on the first one. Low, 1-0. Slider away. Pulled foul, out of play, 1-1. Peter up and in. Pop foul, out of play, 1-2. Screwball down and away. Nubber back to the mound, backhanded by Philly. Throw to first, 1 down. Next up, Benetti, 1 for 2 with a double. Four-seamer up and in on the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Screwball hanger, line to right, right at Pruitt, 2 down. Next up, good, 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. Well down on the way in the first one, low and outside, 1-0. Slider up. Good, pops at foul, out of play, 1-1. Four-seamer down and in. That's a strike, 1-2. Tough out and K Neglector both active here. Change up and away. Hit off the end of the bat, number to short, charging Benwood. Throw to first. 1-2-3, 7th inning for Philly Mac. He gets through 7 quality innings. Top 8, it's 7-2. Blacksmith, Ventura, and Oldman coming up. Great pitching today, Philly. He's done. He's at 90 pitches. He needs to go. Blacksmith 3 for 3 day. Double, 2 singles, 2 runs driven in. Martin stays out there. Slider in there. Caught the knees. 0-1. Up and away. Late swing. 0-2. Whipper activates to tier 2. Here down and then popped her up behind short. Right there for it is Lafayette. 1 down. Next up is Ventura 0 for 3. Yet to get a hit. Peter middle leg. Blasted by Ventura. Deep left center field. That's got some carry running out of room. Flores. And it gets out. Drop it in on the target. It's a home run for Ventura. Will that break him out of his slump? It might. His first career postseason home run. It's 8-2 Bombers as we're pulling away in game 2. Oldman due up next. 0 for 3 day for him so far. Peter down and in. Jam shot over second on the liner. It's down for a base hit out of the leaping reach of McKay. Inning continues with 1 out. Barton 10th. Here's Simmons. 2 for 4. 2 doubles today. Chase checked it high on the heater. Good take. 1-0. Peter down on the way. Sky ball by Simmons to right of center. That's easy play out there for Flores. 2 down. Runner remains at first. And here's Murphy, 1-4 with a single today. Chased it down, number up the middle to short, slow roller, charging Lafayette, throw to first, that ends the inning. But a home run for Ventura makes it 8-2, our biggest lead of the day now. 6, bottom 8, Lafayette, McKay, and Hart coming up. I'm tempted to give Philly Mac another inning, but I'm going to pull him here. 7 innings of 5 hit balls, striking out 4. He didn't walk anybody. Great pitching, Philly. We love to see that. Did your job today. Go ahead, rest up, buddy. You pitched well for us this season. We're up 6 runs. We're going to go to low leverage guy. We're going to go to Rog O'Connell with tier 2 elite 4-seamer. He'll make his playoff debut here. O'Connell did not pitch well in the regular season, so that's why he's relegated to low leverage situations. He had an ERA over 6. Heater down and away for a strike. 0-1. Go down and in. Low. 1-1. Little inside as well. Slider up and in. Lafayette jams it to right center field on the sky ball. Simmons on the run. Gets there for the first out. Next up is McKay, 0 for 2 with an RBI ground out. First pitch slider up and away. That's a strike, 0-1. Go down and away. Check strike, 0-2. Four-seamer up and away. Outside, 1-2. Got that elite 2-seam, elite 4-seam fastball at tier 2. Fouled off, 1-2. Slider down and in. Chased inside and dribbled it up the third base line, charging Oldman on the bare hand. Got him at first, 2 down. Base is empty for Hart, who's 1 for 3 with a double. Well down on the way in the first one, that's a strike, 0-1. Four-seamer down, low, 1-1. Slider away, out of the zone, 2-1. Four-seamer down and in, strike called, 2-2. Four-seamer down and away, outside, 3-2. Slider in. Check. Caught him looking. Can I help you, Lloyd? No, you're just looking. Take a window shopping bet elsewhere. Punch out for O'Connell. His first top 9. It's 8-2. Nunez, Pruitt, and Whitehead. Heart of the lineup coming up. There's Nunez, 1 for 4 with 3-run homer. Out of the bullpen, the closer, Quick Murillo, who will be rested anyway for next game, so it doesn't matter if they're wasting him here, unless we beat the piss out of him here in this inning. Curveball hangs on the first pitch. Roped foul by Nunez, 0-1. Away, late swing, 0-2. Curveball pulled foul, 0-2. You're up, late swing, strike 3. First punch out for Murillo. 1 down for Pruitt, 2 for 3 with 2 doubles and a walk today. Stimulated, activated for him. Heater up. Ooh, missed it. 0-1. Curveball hangs, pulled foul. 0-2. Curveball middle in, pulled down the left field line. That is down for a base hit as Pruitt's going to get another hit. Jean cuts it off just before the wall, but Pruitt's digging for second. Throw in, not in time. Another double. Third today for Pruitt. Here's Whitehead, 2-for-4, 2 singles, 1 driven in. Curveball away, hit well by Ramon to right field, but that's going to hang up out there. Caught by Bonetti for the second out as the runner will tag for third and advance safely. Benwood up, looking for the insurance run. He's 0-for-4 with an RBI ground out. Curveball up, strike called, 0-1. Murillo still locked in. Curveball down, rope to short, diving Lafayette to smother it. Throw across to first, just in time to end the inning as Benwood tense. Bottom 9, it's 8-2. Flores, Mann, and Snell coming up as O'Connell coming back out. Hard to line up for the Riddles, looking to cut down the lead here. Four-seamer up and in on the first one from O'Connell. High, 1-0. Slider up and away. Fouled back, 1-1. Four-seamer down and in. Fouled off, 1-2. Go down and away. Grounder to short. Benwood charges. Throw to first. 1 down. Next up is Mann. 1-for-3 with a single. First pitch Prayer active. Slider down. Jammed foul. 0-1. Four-seamer down and away. Chased. Hitting the hole to short. Diving Benwood out of his reach at the base hit in the left field. Second hit for Mann today. She's 2-for-4. Puts herself on here for Snell, who's 0-for-3, and he loses Ace Exterminator with O'Connell on the mound. Heater away on the first pitch. Line right at Benwood, who spears it. 2 down. Down to their last out in Game 2 at Jean. 1-for-3 with a single. We're 1 out away from forcing a winner-take-all Game 3. Curveball inside. Misses to Malachi. 1-0. Forcing it down and away. Grounder up middle to short. Benwood dives up the middle out of his reach. Base hit into center field. First and second now with 2 down. A little something brewing for the Riddles. There's Benetti. 1-for-3 with a double. Forcing it down on the first pitch. Nubber in the hole to short. Benwood backhands. Throw to first. And we win Game 2. Bombers jump out early with 5 in the first inning, and we never look back. Taking Game 2. Final score 8-2 as we beat up on Smalls, but he still managed to go into the 7th inning, so that's pretty good to not tax their bullpen, so it's going to be mostly rested for the final game. Great pitching from Philly Max, 7 quality innings, a 2-run ball, giving up only 7 hits, and 2 scoreless innings from O'Connell in relief and low leverage. So we're up 8-2 here in Game 2. It's going to be a winner-take-all Game 3. RBIs, Nunez had a 3-run homer to set the tone in the first inning. We had a home run from Ventura there in the 8th. 2 RBIs for Blacksmith on 2 singles. Benwood had an RBI groundout. White had an RBI single. For the Riddles, there are 2 RBIs, 1 on a hit from Good and 1 on a groundout from McKay. Actually, they were both groundouts now that I think about it. Philly Max, 7 quality innings, 2 runs on 5 hits, 4 strikeouts. He improves to 2-0, winning both his starts in the playoffs. O'Connell, 2 scoreless innings, 2 hits, a strikeout. Branson Smalls, 6 2/3, 10 hits, 7 runs given up, 1 walk, 1 homer. He did a good job of eating innings. He falls to 1-1. Barton inning in the 3rd, 3 hits and an earned run with a homer. Murillo an inning, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. Player of the game, Pruitt with his 3 doubles, scoring twice, followed by Blacksmith with her 3-hit day, driving in 2, and then Nunez with the 3-run homer in the first inning. So it's going to be a winner-take-all Game 3 battle of the aces. Both teams will send their best starter to the mound, and we're going to see who's going to come out on top. That means for us, it is going to be Rebecca Radical, and for them, it is Lee Bellamy. Battle of the ages. Bellamy tense, 1-1 with an 8.31 ERA and a 1.38 whip with Tier 3 walk prone. And for us, it's Radical with Tier 2 falls behind, locked in 2-0 with a 0 ERA and an 0.50 whip, coming off a complete game shutout in her last start against the Bards. Lineup will set here. Nunez is going to start at catcher despite being a little tired. She is hot right now hitting, so I want her in there, especially with a right-hander on the mound. Everyone else back to neutral mojo. So Simmons will play center once again. Then Murphy, Benwood, Nunez, Pruitt, Ventura, Whitehead, Blacksmith, Radical. For the Riddles, it's Jean leading off. Then it's Flores. Heatherman will play second base this game. Snell will be moving to right field as they don't want him to get any more tired despite being a catcher. His backup position is right field, so they want his Ace Exterminator trait in the lineup. Hart at third, Good at first, Lafayette Rattled at shortstop, and Burton Werther's the backup will get the start at catcher. All right, with Bellamy on the mound. Let's go. Winner take all, Game 3 under the lights, Colonial Plaza. 11 years of toiling, working away at everything, practicing the fundamentals, sifting through 10 years of losing baseball. The Dive Bombers are here in the finals in a winner take all, Game 3 in year 11. Who will come out on top? Will it be us, or will it be the Riddles getting their second ring? Here we go. All or nothing right here. Leave it all out there today, guys. Zhang, Flores, and Mann coming up. Here's Zhang hitting .414 with a homer, 5 RBIs, Tier 2 Mind Gamer, along with Tier 2 falls behind against Radical, who is locked in coming into this start. First pitch changeup, down, line at the middle on the first pitch. Zhang capitalizes, as that's a leadoff single. And here's Flores hitting .333 with 2 homers and 7 RBIs. Four-seamer up and away, out of the zone, 1-0. Down and away. Low, 2-0. Slider down and in. Low, 3-0. Four-seamer down. Green light hit right at Murphy. He taps the bag at first, and they're going to have him in a rundown. This is a tag play now. Gotta convert the pickle. Blacksmith chases him down for the second out. Double play, you love to see it. Tone setter. And here's Heather Mann. 2 hits last game for her as a DH. Now getting the start at second base despite... actually, she is fully healed up because she DH'd. Didn't do any fielding. Four-seamer up and away in the first pitch. Called strike at 102. Slider down. Low. 1-1. Change it down and away. Whiff through it. 1-2. Curveball up and in. Skyball to right field. Pruitt coming in. Calls for it. Medium deep. And that's a 1-2-3 first inning for Radical after the double play ball. Bottom 1. Simmons, Murphy, and Benwood coming up. Facing Ace Lee Bellamy. Simmons, Tier 2 first pitch slayer, had 2 doubles in the last game. He's hitting .321 now. Bellamy, 10's coming into the start. He's coming off a loss last time out as his ERA is at 8.31 with a 1.38 whip and 8 strikeouts. I believe he's 1-1 in the postseason. He is. Heater up, that's high, 1-0. Heater down and in, Nubber to second. Slow roller for Mann. Throw to first, 1 down. Next up is Murphy. Heater up and away, that's a strike, 0-1. Little hack activates for Albert. Slider inside, misses, 1-1. Checked away on the heater. Good take. 2-1. Little hack will no longer be a factor this at bat. Slider down. Rope to second right at Mann, who spears it. 2 down. Here's Benwood. Shortstop did not get a hit last game. Went tense at the end of it, but now back to neutral. Went 0 for 5, but did an RBI ground out as that cutter's in there. 0-1. Slider middle in. Turned on by Benwood. Driven deep to right field. Running out of room. Looking up at the wall. Making the catch is Snell to end the inning. Almost some fireworks here in the first. Top 2. Snell leads off, then Hart and Good. Here's Snell, Ace Exterminator at Tier 3, active. He's not catching today in Game 3. He's in right field because he is a little tired. Tier 2 Durable, active as well, preventing injury. Ball down and in. Hit and hold a second on the first pitch. Diving Blacksmith to smother it. Gets up and fires. Got him! 1 down. Let's go. Arrest. Here's Hart. Hitting .290 with 3 homers and 9 RBIs. Four-seamer middle in. Grounder to short right at Benwood. Takes his time. 2 down. 2 pitches, 2 outs. And here's Atlas Good. First baseman hitting .233 with 4 RBIs. First pitch changeup down. Low, 1-0. No 3-pitch inning. Four-seamer down and away. Checked, 2-0. Low. Slider from in. Ball 3, missed inside, 3-0. Away. That's a strike, 3-1, taking all the way. Change away. Pulled foul, count full. Tough out activates at Tier 2. Good ball down. Chased it, strike 3, picked by Nunez, throw to first. 1-2-3 inning for Radical. First punch out today. Bottom two, we're scoreless. Nunez, Pruitt, and Ventura coming up. Here's Nunez, locked in. Had a big 3-run homer in the last game to set the tone. Got the scoring kicked off in that one. Still a little tired, but still playing behind the plate at catcher because of how hot she's hitting right now. Slider inside, off the plate, 1-0. Cut her up and away, line at the middle, that's a base hit. Nunez gets our first hit of the game on the board here to lead off the second. Pruitt up next, he had 3 doubles last game. Still neutral though, despite that. Scored twice as well. Slider up, hit the letters, 0-1. Keep down and then hit and hold a short backhanded. Diving there by Lafayette. Has to go to first in the dirt. No, it's low. He rushed it, and that is E6. His mojo can't go any lower, though. Pruitt reaches on the error. 2 on, nobody out for Ventura looking to capitalize. Bellamy's still tense. Ventura had his first hit of the series last game as he hit a solo home run to make it 8-2 in the 8th. Can he keep that hot streak going here? No longer tense, cutter up and in, strike called, 0-1. Heater up and in, foul back, 0-2. Heater middle in, skied to left field. Hanging up out there. Under it is Zhang, 1 down. Ventura retired. Here's Whitehead as that puts Bellamy back in neutral. Whitehead, tier 3 volatile, had 2 hits last game. Heater down and then that's a strike, 0-1. An RBI single as well in there. Heater down low, 1-1. Cutter up, skied it to dead center field, just mistimed it as Flores is under it, medium deep. We will not test his arm, 2 down, we know how good it is. There's Blacksmith. 3 hits last game for her rest, a double and 2 singles. She drove in 2 runs on those singles. Cutter up and in, pulled foul in the first one, 0-1. Heater down in the way, fouled off, 0-2 as Whiffer activates. Slider down, chopped and pulled foul, 0-2. Chased it again, but we stay alive. Heater up and in, skied left center field shallow. That's going to be a tough play. Can they get there? Yes, they can. It's Zhang to put it away, and they strand 2 to the third. It's 0-0 in game 3. Lafayette, Werthers, and Bellamy do up against Radical. Hey, Cobra, welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you again. Hopefully your day's been well. How the game's been so far? Well, the first one was a frustrating 1-0 loss. The second game was a big 8-2 win. So this is winner take all, game 3. Everything goes into this one. We leave no stone unturned. We do everything we can to get this win. And to make it even better, it's a battle of the aces here in game 3. Radical versus Bellamy. Doesn't get any better than that. First pitch changeup away. Strike called, 0-1. We got this, I hope so. Slider down and in. Whiffed over it, 0-2. Lafayette made an error in the field in the top of the second. Whiffed through it, strike 3. He gone. Second punch out for Radical. She's feeling it. Here's Burton Werthers, the backup, making his first appearance in the series. Hitting 4 for 9 in the playoffs with an RBI. He is tier 3 bunter. Former thumper catcher. Slider down and then fouled back, 0-1. Heater down in the way. Doors, 0-2. Radical's already on fire. Change up and in. He gone! Whiff through the changeup. Another punch out for Radical. Third of the game. He gone. And here's the pitcher, Bellamy. His first at bat of the postseason because he's from the league where they do not bat as pitchers. Four-seamer up on the first one. Line softly to right. Pruitt coming on. Makes the catch. 1-2-3 inning for Radical. Bottom 3. 0-0. Radical, Simmons, and Murphy coming up. Radical's already on fire. Batting .500 in the playoffs. She had, I think, 2 hits last game she played. Heater up in the first one. Skied it to right center field. Hit it well, but it's going to hang up for Flores. 1 down. Next up, Simmons, who's 0 for 1. First pitch, Heater down in the way, off the corner on the cutter. 1-0. Slider from the way. That hits the edge, apparently. That's a ball. 1-1. Whatever. Ball down, pulled it foul. 1-2, out in front of it. Chase that one. Heater middle in, pulled foul. 1-2. Curveball down, popped it up, shallow right field, tough play, coming in, calling for it Snell for the second out of the inning. Here's Murphy, who's 0 for 1. Cut up and away, pulled it on the ground at first, a little out in front of it. Good takes it, 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing through 3. Top 4, Zhang, Flores, and Mann coming up. There's Zhang, 1 for 1 with a single. First pitch slider down and in. Nubber back up the middle. Benwood charges in. Bare hands and fires. Got him. 1 down. Let's go. Next up, Flores have hit into a double play. He's 0 for 1 and no longer locked in. Ball down in the way on the first pitch. Foul back. 0-1. Change it down and in. Check. Strike called. 0-2. Four-seamer up and away. Outside. 1-2. He wanted it. Slider down and away. Chased it. Strike 3. Fourth punch out for Radical. He gone. 2 down for Mann, who's 0 for 1. First pitch Prayer versus falls behind here. Slider away. Check. Ball 1 outside. Forcing him down and in. That's inside. 2-0. Curveball down. In there at the knees this time. 2-1. Slider up. Whiff through it. 2-2. Change it down and in. She gone out in front of it. 5th punch out for Radical. 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 4. Heart of the lineup. Benwood, Nunez, and Pruitt coming up. Radical's on one. Here's Benwood. 0 for 1 intense. Bellamy settled in nicely. Cutter down. Taken low. 1-0. However, his stamina is a little wrecked because he started the game tense. Benwood left with warning track and right his first time up as that heater's low. 1-1. Slider middle in, rope down the line, fair ball, past the diving glove of Good, into the corner it goes. Snell does not run well, he has the chase after it. He also does not have a good arm, but it's only going to be a double for Benwood, who does not run well. He's in scoring position to lead off the 4th. Our second hit of the game, here's Nunez. 1 for 1 with a single, locked in. Trying to bring him home. Cutter inside, rope to first, right at Good for the first out, unlucky. Next up, Pruitt, who's 0 for 1. Heater middle in, inside, 1-0. Good take there. Cutter up and away, foul back, 1-1. Well down, poked it foul, out in front of it, 1-2. Pruitt staying alive. Heater up, hit on the ground to short, right at Lafayette, throw to first. 2 down, moving up to 3rd. On the play is Benwood. 90 feet away here for Ventura, who is 10th, 0 for 1. Come on, Quinney. Flat out to left his first time up is that heater. Curveball down and then misses the corner. 1-0. Heater up and in high. 2-0. Good hitters count. Down and in heater. Good pitch from Bellamy to avoid the outer edge. 2-1. Chased it inside on the heater. Missed it. 2-2. Slider down and in. Nubber up the middle to short. Lafayette there. Throw to first. In time to end the inning as Ventura retired. Top 5 are still scoreless. Snell, Hart, and Good coming up. Here's Snell. 0 for 1 today. Forcing him down and away in the first one. That's a strike. 0-1. Change it down and in. Out in front of it. 0-2. Slider middle in. Chased. Pop up behind second. Blacksmith out for it. Puts it away. 1 down. Next up, Hart. 0 for 1. Curveball down in the way in the first pitch. Out in front of it. He whiffed badly. 0-1. Slider out of the zone away. Taking 1-1. Forcing it down and in. Whiffed over it. 1-2. Change it down and away. Checked low. 2-2. Slider up and in. Whiffed through it. Strike 3. He gone. 6th punch out for Radical. 2 down. Here's Good. 0 for 1. Ball down and away. Out of the zone. 1-0. Forcing it down and in. Low. 2-0. Slider up and away. Check, strike called. 2-1. Four-seamer away. Grounder to second. Blacksmith is there. Throw to first. 1-2-3 inning for Radical. She's through 5. Halfway home, we're still scoreless. Whitehead, Blacksmith, and Radical. Bottom of the lineup coming up for the Bombers. Both pitchers dealing. Here's Whitehead, 0 for 1. Curveball up and in. That's a strike. 0-1. Heater up. This time it's high. 1-1. Curveball drops in there right through the front door. Good pitch. 1-2. Curveball down. Driven to left center field on the soft liner. That's down for a base hit, and that's going to roll into the gap. Flores cuts it off right before the wall, but Whitehead's great speed makes it a double. He's in scoring position to start the 5th. Next up, Blacksmith 0 for 1. Whitehead didn't try to do too much with that one. He just flipped it out there, and that heater's up, taken high from Bellamy. 1-0. He's approaching 50 pitches. Heater middle in, turned on by Blacksmith, driven deep, left center field. On the run, Flores and Zhang. Zhang calls for it, puts it away, 1 down. We have to hold. So that is not where I want that ball to hit. Radical next on fire 0 for 1. They're playing the bunt. With her batting? Fuck no, we ain't bunting. Go ahead, Rebecca. Help your own cause, girl. Slider in there at the knees. 0-1. Heater down. Chopper to first. Slow roller for good. He'll flip to the second baseman man covering the bag as the runner moves to third. 2 down for Simmons, who's 0 for 2. Cutter up and away out of the zone. 1-0. Heater down. In there at the knees. 1-1. Heater up and in. Jammed over short. It's a liner. Base hit for Simmons. He'll bring home the runner. It's 1-0 Bombers. We strike first in Game 3. Can we get more? Here's Murphy, 0 for 2. Great arm behind the plate in Werthers. He's got an elite arm, so we're not stealing on him. Nope, I'm not that stupid. Heater down and then line hard right at man on the first pitch, and that ends the inning. But we score first. Single by Simmons. 1-0 to the 6th. Lafayette, Werthers, and Bellamy coming up. Here's Lafayette, who's rattled, 0 for 1. Ball down on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Heater down and in. That's a strike, 0-2. Change up and in. He gone out in front of it. 7th punch out for Radical. 1 down. Just victimizing poor Lafayette at this point. Here's Werthers, 0 for 1. Forcing her up and away. High, 1-0. Curl down and in. Chopper to second, slow roller, charging Blacksmith. Throw to first. 2 down. And here's Bellamy, 0 for 1. Pitcher stays in. Slider up and away. Out of the zone, 1-0. Forcing her down and away. Sat on and driven, right center field, hit pretty well. Simmons on the run. To the warning track, puts it away. 1-2-3 inning for Radical. Shutout through 6, bottom 6. Benwood, Nunez, Pruitt, heart of the lineup coming up, looking for some insurance. Let's go, guys. We need more than 1 run. There's Benwood, 1 for 2 with a double. Come on, Blake. Back to neutral mojo. Doubled last at bat. Slider up and away for a called strike from Bellamy, 0-1. Curveball down, smoked foul, 0-2. Out in front of it. Curveball down, smoked it foul again, still 0-2. Heater down, popped it up behind the plate. That is going to stay in play for Werthers. He'll put it away, 1 down. Next up, Nunez, 1 for 2 with a single, still locked in. Curveball misses low, 1-0. Heater down on the way low, 2-0. Good hitters count. Curveball in there, threw me off, 2-1. I was looking heater. Heater middle in, jammed by Nunez, deep left field, carrying well, but to the warning track it goes, and there is Zhang, 2 down. Makes the catch in front of the bullpens there. Here's Pruitt, who's 0 for 2. Come on, Salvador. Slider up and in, strike called, 0-1 as Bellamy's over 60 pitches now on the day, approaching 65. Heater up and in high, 1-1. Curveball inside, 2-1. Chase the slider away, number to second, slow roller, barehanded by Mann. 1-2-3 inning for Bellamy. Top 7 is still 1-0. Top of the lineup up again. Zhang, Flores, and Mann. 2 up against Radical. Zhang 1 for 2 today with a single. Led off the game with that hit. Slider down and away in the first one. Low, ball 1. Change up and in. Strike called, 1-1. Forcing me down and in. Strike called, 1-2. Slider up and away. Chased and fouled back, 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Curveball down and in. Caught Got him looking. Can I help you, Malachi? No, you're just looking. Take your window shopping, but elsewhere. 8th punch out for Radical. 1 down for Flores. He's 0 for 2 today. First pitch change up down and away. Low 1-0. Four-seamer up and away. That's a strike. 1-1. Curveball up and in. Whiff through it. 1-2. Slider down and away. Low and outside. 2-2. Four-seamer down and in. He gone! Blew it by him inside. 9th punch out for Radical. 2 down. And here's Mann. 0 for 2. First pitch slider up and in. Inside. 1-0. She is now jacked, people. Peter down and away. That's a strike. 1-1. Curveball down and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Change it down and away. Outside. 2-2. Four-seamer away. Line to short. Benwood is there. 1-2-3 hitting for Radical. Bottom 7. It's 1-0 still. Ventura, Whitehead, and Blacksmith coming up. And Radical is jacked. Here's Ventura 10, 0 for 2 today. I'll give you the chance, Ventura. I think I owe you that much. 10, 0 for 2 today. Cutter down, taken low, 1-0. Bellamy approaching 70 pitches. Heater up and in, 2-0. Heater up and in, high, 3-0. Good hitters count. Walk prone activates for the first time today. Tier 3. Cutter middle in, that's a strike, 3-1. Ball 4, well inside, and Ventura works the first walk today for our offense. Lead off man on for Whitehead is 1 for 2 with a double. Bellamy staying in, though. Heater up and in, blooped over short. That's going to get down for a base hit. 2 on, nobody out. Bombers looking to put it a little bit further ahead. Here's Blacksmith, 0 for 2. Bellamy out. 6+ innings today. And out of the bullpen is Spry Blaze, the right-hander. Tier 3 gets ahead. Reverse splits active against lefties. He's hitting 338. He's got a 338 ERA with a 150 whip. He threw, I think, 2 scoreless innings in the first game this episode. He's feeling really good. Accepting new fan applications. Come join us. Couch. Nice, nice, nice. Heater up and away. Outside and high. 1-0. Change up in there at the letters. 1-1. Slider misses inside from Blaze. 2-1. Curve. Slider well high. 3-1 now. Good hitters count for Blacksmith. Changed away. Pulled it foul. Full count. I chased that, didn't I? I did. Whiff active at tier 2. Either way, sky ball down the right field line. That's going to slice foul. Tough play for Snell, who doesn't run well, but he does make the catch in foul territory. 1 out. Decent range there for the catcher. Reverse splits and gets ahead. The fuck? I know, right? And he's like 22, I think, or 24? Yeah, he's 22. Like, the hell? And that's active against Radical, who is jacked, by the way. She's batting. We're not fucking with her mojo. Come on, Rebecca. Change up high, ball 1. Either way, line to left field. That is gonna hang up for Jean. 2 down. Just too much oomph. And it's gonna be on Simmons, who's driven in the only run today with a single earlier. Last at bat, actually. He's 1 for 3. And Garlic do it again. 1 more time. Reverse splits and first pitch Slayer counteract each other on this pitch. And it's a changeup low and in. 1-0. Now if reverse splits takes full effect. Heater right down the middle. That's a challenge pitch. 1-1. Curveball hangs. Rope to right field. It's a base hit, but right at Snell. We have to hold. I know he doesn't have an arm, but don't risk it. Base is loaded for Murphy. 0 for 3. Come on, Albert. Come on, Albert. Put it out of reach, big boy. Reverse splits active. First pitch curve. Down, ball 1. Changeup hangs. Pulled foul. 1-1. Out in front of it. Curveball hangs. Foul again. 1-2. Now Little Hack active. Slider inside, jammed it, shallow right center field. Tough play for Flores, but he'll get there to just strand the bases loaded. Top 8, it's still 1-0. Snell, Hart, and Good coming up. Radical coming back out. You're damn right she is. Here's Snell, 0 for 2. Four-seamer down in the way in the first one, outside, 1-0. 1-0 pitch, curveball down and in. Line to second, Blacksmith leaps, nice catch, arrest, 1 down. Here's Hart, 0 for 2. Change it down and in on the first one. Whiffed over it, 0-1. Bless you, Rebecca, bless you. Slider down in the way, low, 1-1. Four-seamer down and in. Grounded in the hold of short. Benwood dives. Nice smother. Throw to first. Got him! 2 down. What a play, Blake. Base is empty for Good. 0 for 2 intense. What a play, Blake. Jesus Christ, my man. 2 down for Good. First pitch curveball down and away. Grounded to short. Benwood easy backhand this time. Throw to first. 1-2-3 inning for Radical. Bottom 8, it's still 1-0. Looking for the insurance. Benwood, Nunez, Pruitt, heart of the lineup coming up. All comes down to this. Here's Benwood, 1 for 3 with a double. First split's active from Blaze against the lefty. Heater up and in, high ball 1, no call. Heater up, smokes it to right center field, that's down for a hit. Cut off by Flores, it'll be just a single, but Benwood timed the heater. He's on to lead off the 8th. And that's going to bring up Nunez. We're looking for that insurance run. She's locked in. Bad ball hitter active along with contact versus righty. Facing off against reverse splits. Change it down on the first pitch. Pulled foul. Out of play. 0-1. Expecting a strike. It kind of was. It's a great pitch. Heater up. Ooh, challenge pitch. 0-2. I like it. Oh, good changeup, you bitch. 1 down. Nunez retired. Here's Pruitt, 0 for 3. Take your time, Salvador. Heater up and in, high, ball 1. Blaze over 20 pitches now. Slider hangs, smoked up the middle, that's a base hit. First and second now with 1 down. Now, do they make the move to the closer Murillo, or do they keep Blaze in? Ventura tense 0 for 2 with a walk last time up. So that's the only walk today. I think I'm going to make the move for the pinch hitter here. Lowry rolled stimulated. We have him if necessary. Tempting, tempting, very tempting. Gonna go with Oldman here. Batted .333 in the playoffs with 2 RBIs. Dakota going to try and keep it going here. Curveball up and in. That's a strike. 0-1. Checked inside. Good take on the heater. 1-1. Heater down. Blooper to second. Caught by Mann for the second out. Thank God I read that. Yeah, Prob 100K pitcher. I'm considering applying. This time is when team's not in playoffs yet. There's Whitehead. 2 for 3 with the double and a single. Curveball up. That's a strike, apparently. That's high. 0-1. Heater inside. Popped it up. Right at the shortstop, Lafayette, who is rattled. He puts it away, though. Bottom, top 9. It's 1-0. Lafayette, Werthers, and Blaze are due up. So that's 2 batters and a pinch hitter. Radical is 3 outs away from handing the Bombers their first championship in franchise history. We've gone through 10 seasons. 9 losing. 1 500. Missed the playoffs all 10 years. Is it time? Will the curse finally end? Oldman remains in the game at third. Lafayette up first. He is rattled, but no pinch hitter coming to help him either. Slider up and away on the first pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. Radical just got the 75 pitches. She's still jacked. Change it down and away. Low and outside. 1-1. Force him up and in. Strike called. 1-2. Go down and in. Checked inside, 2-2. Change it down and away. Chased him, just got to it. Count remains 2-2. Slider up and in. He gone! 10th punch out for Radical. 1 down in the 9th. Here's where there's 0 for 2. Tension building. First pitch curveball down and in. That's a strike. 0-1. No clue how you announced it. I don't know, man. I just do it, man. And this third game in a row too. I am absolutely tired. Come on. Come on. Four-seamer away. Outside. 1-1. Change up and in. Taking 2-1. Slider down and in. Werther's chops it back to Radical. Take her time. Throw to first. 2 down. It all comes down to the pinch hitter for Blaze. Who will be the Riddles' last hope? It's going to be Forrest Dapper, the former furry flyer whose ass I cut. And after we did, we went on a miracle playoff run. All right, Forrest. Hitless in the postseason. Looking to ruin it. Radical gave up a hit on the very first batter of the game. She has retired every single batter since. She has faced currently the minimum. Radical, the mercenary, has played on a lot of teams in this league. I don't think she's ever won a championship. Bombers, in their first ever winning season, have a chance to win their first championship. It only took them 11 years to get here. Is this the moment? Or will the Riddles find a way to extend the game? First pitch change up and away. Smoked over second. Blacksmith dives out of her reach. It's a base hit. And that will ruin the minimum. But the tying run is on after the pinch hitter singles for Zhang. He singled as the leadoff man to begin the game. 1 for 3. Radical down to on fire mojo, but still very effective. Bad jumps is active at first for Dapper, so that's tier 2. That could come into effect here. Who's got the better arm? Is it Nunez or DeKennis? It is DeKennis slightly. So I'm going to put him in here for Nunez. Just in case they try something stupid. How many empires did he fight in his career? I would like to know that answer, actually. First pitch heater up and in. Checked 1-0. Change it down and in. Line at the middle, that's a base hit. Left of center. Simmons will cut it off. First and second with 2 down. It's all coming down to this. It's Flores, who's 0 for 3, the former thumper. Radical, this is your last batter, girl. I need you right now. You got us this far, Ace. Finish the job. First pitch slider down and in. Whiff through it, 0-1. Curveball down and away. Chased it in the dirt. It's 0-2. Heater up and in. He gone! Struck him out! 11th punch out for Radical. And the Bombers, after 11 seasons, have finally won a championship. They finally won it all. The last team to make the playoffs ever or have a winning season has done it. Radical got the shutout again, her second of the playoffs. Oh my god, I can't believe it. We did it. Oh my god, it only took us 11 years. GG's, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Oh my god. Oh, nice to see you, Bobcat. I didn't even know you were here, man. Oh my god, 11 seasons, but the Bombers have finally won it all. Thank God. 1-0 is the final. We started this episode with a 1-0 loss. And we ended with a 1-0 victory. The only run was a single by Simmons there in the 5th inning. Radical set down 26 straight batters up until the last 3 batters of the game. So that's pretty impressive. Only 3 hits today. 2 of them were by Malachi Zhang in his first and last at-bats of the day, and then also Dapper as that pinch hitter there in the 9th inning. Everyone else couldn't get anything off Radical. For us, we had 8 hits, but only 1 mattered, and that was Simmons' single there in the 5th. Bellamy, 6 quality innings, got 1 run ball. He'll take the loss, though. 5 hits, 1 walk. He falls to 1 and 2. Blaze, 2 innings scoreless, giving up 3 hits with a strikeout. Radical, another complete game shutout. 3-hitter, 11 strikeouts. Matching 11 years it took to get us here. She finishes the playoffs 3-0, not giving up a single earned run in, I believe, if I'm correct, I think it is 24 or 25 innings, because I don't remember how many she pitched in her first start. I think it was either 6 or 7. Radical, the player of the game, no surprise there. Bellamy, the runner-up, and then it's Whitehead instead of Simmons. Even though Simmons drove in the run, Whitehead was the only one of our batters, I think, with 2 hits. So there we go. GG's. Oh, my God. So now what? Now do we end it here, or do we continue on with another season? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I mean, this feels like a very perfect ending to knock off this league right here. Like, this is the moment. It's not going to get any better than this. But at the same time, I want to see if we can defend the title next year. I don't know. I might leave that up to debate. But let's check league leaders here. Playoff MVP, no fucking shock. It's Rebecca Radicals. 25 scoreless innings. So she did throw 7 innings in her first start scoreless. Okay. 0.44 whip, no runs, 120 average, a 3-0 record, 2 complete game shutouts. She struck out 26. She's going to be the top of all the pitching leaderboards. Villalobos, the runner-up from the Leatherwings. Then it's Bryson Thicket, who threw 2 good starts, went 1-1. Nunez was our leading hitter, hitting 4 homers and driving in 8 with hitting over 400. And Philly Mack cracks the list at number 7 with 2 great starts as well. Lloyd Hart and Zhang from the Riddles are on here, along with Flores, Hansen, and Gray. Hansen and Gray from the Leatherwings. Single-season records. Radical. Had the best season as well here in the year 11. And that's playoff-wise, yep. Could this potentially be her final season? She might actually retire at the end of this year. Nunez runner-up at 4.64, followed by Whitehead at third with 4.33, and Pruitt in 8th with a 3.79 average. Leader is Gray, though, from the Leatherwings. Villalobos leads the playoffs in homers with 5. Nunez, the runner-up, with 4. And then our next batter on the list is Benwood. Also see Jolie McIntosh made the list, along with Flores and Hart. RBIs, Villalobos with 11, then Hansen and Hart with 9, Nunez and Blacksmith with 8, Flores, Benwood with 7, Hicks, Zhang, and McFurlow with 5 each. On base percentage, Nunez the runner-up, Whitehead down there in 7, and Pruitt in 10th. Slugging, Nunez number 2, Benwood number 10, Nunez number 2 in OBS, and Whitehead number 10. Hits, Whitehead and Nunez tied for 2nd, Pruitt in 5th, Simmons also tied for 5th, and Murphy tied for 7th. Extra base hits, Nunez with 5, Benwood and Simmons each with 4. Nobody in the strikeout category, thank God. Runs scored, Nunez tied for the league lead with 7. Whitehead tied for the league lead in stolen bases in the playoffs with 2. And caught stealing Oldman once. Pitching, wins, Radical, the only pitcher to get 3 wins in the playoffs. Philly Mack had 2, so he was the runner-up there. ERA, Radical, the only pitcher not to give up a run in the postseason. Thicket number 2 with a 1.29, and Philly Mack with a 2.77 makes the list as well. Saves, Lowry runner-up with 2. Quick Murillo of the Riddles had 3. Whip, Radical leads 0.44. Philly Mack second with an 0.85, and Thicket fourth with an 0.93. Radical batted 120. Thicket 191. Sorry, opponent batting average, my bad. And Philly Mack's was 217. Radical led the playoffs in strikeouts with 26. Thicket had 10, tied for second, and Philly Mack with 9, tied for fifth. Strikeouts per 9, Radical number 3 at a 9.36. Dupree and Pruitt did not pitch in as many games. Thicket 6.43 and Philly Mack 6.23. Walks per 9, Radical 0.36, Philly Mack 0.69, and a couple relievers, and Drummond, Radical, and Getrick each with 0, but they only made like 1 start each. So Radical strikeout to walk ratio 26, Philly Mack 9, and Bryson Thicket 2.5. Not bad. We'll take it. Can't believe it. We did it. Took us 11 years of 10 years of mediocrity, like 9 losing seasons, 1 500 season, and we finally did it. Just to give you a quick look at the journey. When we took over this team, we were one of 2 teams that had yet to make the playoffs, or I think have a winning season, if I remember correctly. And
we started off 8-16, and I believe the other team that had no playoff appearances actually made the playoffs this year. So at that point, we were the only team left that had yet to make a postseason appearance or have a winning record. So, and then we went 8-16 again. Like, it did not pick up. Then we went 12-12, and we're like, okay, maybe we found something. We hit 500, and then we went right back to 8-16. I'm like, what did we do wrong? And here we go. It finally all clicked. 17-7, best record in the league, and we win the championship, going a perfect. Well, not quite perfect. We go 6-1 in the playoffs. God, that's great. Great way to finish it off. Now, you guys let me know down in the comments here. Is it time to end? Do we end the series here with a little final episode saying goodbye to all the players that made this team legendary and also this league legendary as well? And, we watch and see what would have happened if we would have gone on to year 12, see if we could have defended the title? Or do we continue with a full season and we try and defend our title? You guys let me know down in the comments below what you want me to do. But quick recap this episode. We started off with a loss, 1-0 to the Riddles, as we couldn't get anything done in that first game offensively. We then broke out for 8 runs in Game 2, winning 8-2. And then in Game 3, we shut them out, winning 1-0 as Radical does it again. Another shutout to end it. Give you a quick look at the team that did it here real quick. We've got 2 rookie catchers in Nunez and DeKennis. Albert Murphy, who we've built up from a B- player all the way up to an A+. We've developed him really well. Blacksmith, the veteran, coming over from the Thumpers. Davis Max was just a placeholder on the roster. He didn't play. Rookie Quinn Ventura. Dakota Oldman, who we've been developing the past couple seasons as our utility player. Ben Wood in his second year with us at shortstop. Simmons, who we've developed really nicely from a B overall to an A overall. Veteran Ramon Whitehead, who we signed as a mercenary here for the playoffs. Dakota, who we've been developing as the 4th outfielder, or 5th outfielder in some cases. Salvador Pruitt, we've developed him from a B to an A overall as well. Bryson Thicket, we've developed from a B, I believe, or a B+ to an A+. He's been developed up to an ace-level pitcher. Philly Mack, we've developed him up real nicely from a B+ to an A. Radical, the veteran, signed her just for this season. We signed her at the beginning of the year. We needed another ace on the roster, and it was the best decision we ever made, apparently, because she was lights out in the playoffs, man. Lights out in the regular season, too. I believe she also won the MVP and Cy Young in the regular season. So she not only won the MVP, she won the playoff MVP and the Cy Young. Love it. Then you got Lee Mack, 2-way player in his second year, who we been developing. He hasn't really gone anywhere with his ratings. Leon Long, rookie long reliever, along with rookie Marley Nickerson, another long reliever who we didn't use in the playoffs, unfortunately. Lowry, our closer, who's been here for a few seasons now. I think it's like his 3rd or 4th year with us. He's been developed really nicely. O'Connell, mop-up guy, who we only use in low-leverage situations. Briggs, who earned our trust through 2 seasons, going from a low-leverage reliever to one of our high-leverage arms we can trust implicitly. And Bruce was a placeholder. We just signed him to be a end-of-the-bullpen kind of guy. Like, when we're getting blown out, throw him out there and have him eat a few innings, That's the team that got it done. We'll leave you with this photo. This is the team that did it. Let me know down below what you guys want to do. Go back for another run at it, or do we end the series here after 11 years and just see where things would have gone if we had jumped into year number 12? I already got 1 vote for defending the title from Ty, so we'll keep that in the back of our mind there. Already leading 1-0. Get voting, guys. Let me know what you want to do. If you made it this deep, guys, that is going to do it for this episode. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down in the description below if you guys want to come over here, watch the games live before they're posted, and also follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. It's @PracNasty over here for those curious. Shout-outs here. We got a long list of guys who tuned in here. First off, we're going to start with the guy who subbed in between the streams, which is JDC Games. Appreciate that, my buddy. Also going to shout out OxMF Box for the raid there to start the stream. Love that. Also, Ty, thank you for following. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. Welcome to the family. And we're also going to shout out to guys who chatted with me during the stream. Ox, One Boy, John Moore, Cabra. I know Ty's on there. Who else is in there? Let's scroll through here real quick. And I think Bobcat is in here as well. Yep. He was the last one to join, or last one to comment. I believe he was here for a while, so nice to know he was watching. But that is going to, and everyone else, I will catch you all in the next one. Whatever we choose to do, there will be at least one more episode of this series. So let me know what you guys want to do. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, this is the Nasty One. Signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.